Hey!
How's it going? Guys, we are here with the RPG Exploration Society, honoring our great founder, Lord Domwell Zookington III, who founded the RPG Exploration Society to bring new and interesting RPGs to the world and shed light on the lesser-known RPGs, and that's what we're doing here today. And I've got a bunch of really fantastic people playing with us today. So, yeah, let's just go around and introduce everyone. Talene, why don't you go?
I will introduce everyone.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. This is Talene. Hey.
Yay.
How are you doing? I don't have anything else to add because we don't have characters yet.
Yeah, but
What do you have something you want me to say?
you can tell them do you do other things here?
I do other things here.
Yeah.
You know, on every Friday, we travel back to the Weird West for wild cards, which you should totally check out. Am I pitching at the beginning of the show?
Sure, why not?
So weird. Okay. And I'm in Never Tell Me the Odds on Thursday, where we travel into the space. I'm no longer playing a cannibal though, so.
That's good news.
And no, I'm sorry. I was never playing a cannibal. I was playing an Ewok, so I
Yeah.
just ate people.
Yeah.
I wasn't a person.
You
I
didn't
just
eat
ate
other
people.
Ewoks.
No, I ate sentient beings.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore. Now I am an alcoholic doctor that experiments on people. I have a thing against people, apparently.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
People
good.
are terrible.
That's good.
people deserve to be experimented on. I took their livers for a while. Now I'm saving them. It's crazy. You should watch all our shows. As the moral of that story.
Yeah.
Man,
Good.
you have set me up, and it's starting bad.
You keep going, and
You want me to
could
keep
have
going?
stopped at any point.
I can keep going. Tomorrow, guys, we're doing a special show where we test out a new game. Something from the Loop. I'm going to play that too.
Tales from the Loop.
Tales from the Loop. David Crennan will be running that game. He's America's GM. I could keep going forever.
You don't have to. You could have stopped at any point. Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack. I was on the first season of Masks. I hate to break everybody's heart, but I won't be there for season 2.
What?
I know I have to work on Saturdays.
I'm so sorry.
So
Dom
it's
just table flipped.
it's a bummer, but maybe I'll be able to drop in. I actually did play a cannibal. It's a long story. We don't have to get into it. We don't have to talk about
I
it.
mean, she
you-
got into it.
it was-
You could get into
You
it.
don't have to.
It's-
You could just
No,
say, hi,
I don't want to.
I'm so-and-so.
Because,
That's all.
Because it only works if Jordan's here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'm good. Yeah. Otherwise, I just drop in on other games.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, hi, I'm Blythe. As some of you may know me from what was Misadventures, and I don't know what's happening with that, but Misadventures and Phoenix Dawn Command, and at one point the Lost Brigade, and now here to play as a bear. I think we'll find out.
Me?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I am brand new to this, and thank you so much, you guys, for having me. I'm
Welcome.
so excited to be a criminal bear. And I don't know, go on some fun adventures with you guys.
Should be fun. Guys, as they've alluded to, today we are playing a game called Honey Heist, which is a game that was invented by a game designer named Grant Hewitt, who I'm a big fan of. I've run Goblin Quest a couple of times on this stream. He does a lot of really fun, very rules-light games. And this is one of the games, he literally wrote it down on a sheet of paper, took a picture of that piece of paper and tweeted it out. And he's like, here's a new game. He does this a lot. He's got games you can buy Goblin Quest or One Last Job, but then he does Honey Heist, or he's got a new one out called Big Gay Orcs, which I haven't looked at yet, but I'm sure is fantastic like everything he does. But the point of this game is that it's HoneyCon 2017. And you're going to undertake the greatest heist the world has ever seen. 2 things. 1, you have a complex plan that requires precise timing. 2, you're a goddamn bear.
Yeah.
So the point of this is that you are all literal bears trying to commit a heist. Now, one of the things they say about you as a bear is that you can all talk to each other because you are bears, and you can bluff your way through conversation, but you can't exactly speak English because you're bears. And this being a very rules-like game, we are all gonna create their bear characters right now as you watch. So everybody starts with 3 stats, or 2 stats and 3 points in each. You have 2 stats in this game. One is bear, where anytime you're doing something that's bear-related, you roll against your bear table and try and roll at or lower than that. And the other is criminal. So those are your stats, bear or criminal. And I guess we'll just go around and start creating characters. So, Talene, you can go first. First step is obviously your descriptor. You get to roll a d6 and tell you what your descriptor is.
2.
All right, you were washed up.
Ah, yes, I am.
You are a washed up bear criminal sometime. Now it's your bear type.
5.
5. You are a sun bear, which means you can sense honey.
I can sense honey.
Yeah, you have a special ability to sense honey. And now you roll a d6 for your role in this job.
5.
5. You are the thief of this career job. And then the last step is you roll a d8, and you get to determine, if you want, you don't have to do this, Talene. At any point you can tell me, but you get to roll on the hat table to see what kind of hat your bear might have.
I want a hat more than I want to stay alive through to the night.
Yeah.
8 means I re-roll.
Yeah, you roll twice.
What?
It says roll twice. So
I think it means re-roll.
Yeah, re-roll.
5.
5. You wear a cowboy hat.
I love it!
So you are a washed up sun bear in a cowboy hat, but a thief.
The important thing is I have a cowboy hat in
Amazing.
my car, and I might disappear to go get it.
Yeah. All right, Jack.
Okay.
D6 time. What's your descriptor?
3.
3. You are retired.
Okay.
So you're getting back into life somehow.
Okay. And the second one is a 6.
6. You are a honey badger.
Yes.
You and your specialty is carnage.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So excited. Okay.
Then your roll will be another d6.
2.
2. You are the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
And then if you want to roll a d8 for a hat, you can
Sure.
do that.
Sure, why not? Do it. 6.
6. You are wearing a fez.
Yes.
Oh.
This is all sorts
Honey
of
badger wear.
awesome. I
Yeah.
love all of this.
All right, Blythe. Let's give you a descriptor.
4.
4. You are unhinged.
Ooh.
I want to see Blythe play on him.
Next up is your bear type.
1.
You are a grizzly bear, which means you are terrifying.
That's my specialty?
Yeah.
All right. This is already beautiful.
Your role in this heist is
5.
5. You are a thief.
Oh.
2 thieves.
An unhinged grizzly thief.
I will, if you want to re-roll that and try and get a different one, I'll let you.
All right,
But that's
I
up to
will
you.
just
Okay. Just try.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dice want you to be
Yeah.
a thief.
Then
They
you
want
got
me to
at
be
this
in a-
point. You.
It's
and
a
then
heist. We can have more than one.
If you
thief.
want to roll a d8 for a hat, you are
I
more than welcome
definitely
to.
do.
I'm gonna look up what a sun bear looks like.
They're cute.
They're weird looking.
That's
They have small faces and big ears.
Yeah.
But they
2.
have a bat
2.
symbol on their chest.
You. Your hat is a top hat.
Top. Yes.
Yeah. So you're an unhinged grizzly bear in a top hat.
Oh my god. And the name I came up with is still gonna work.
All right, Kelly.
Okay.
well, since this is the picture that came up for sun bear, I feel real confident that I got the right bear. All of them are
5.
lolling their tongues out.
You are a slick bear. Slick.
Slick bear?
Yeah. Oh, that's your descriptor. You're slick.
Oh, okay.
They slick.
And then
They slick.
then you roll again to see what your type is. 1. You're a grizzly bear. You're slick grizzly bear.
Ooh,
You were the opposite of me,
slick but terrifying.
but I wear a top hat.
Yeah. Then your role in this heist is 2. You are the brains. I'll let you re-roll that if you want, because we already have brains, but we can have more than one brains.
You know what? I'll re-roll.
Yeah.
Just for some variety.
6.
6. You are the face. That's perfect.
I'm a slick face.
And then if you want to borrow a D8 or you got a D8 there, you can
It
roll
was
for
a
hat.
2.
2. You were also wearing a top hat.
Dang it.
The two
I'm so jealous of the top
That's
hats.
perfect though,
It's
because
the
the two
grizzly
grizzlies
bear.
are wearing top hats.
See, now we're...
This is the best.
It's a grizzly bear club.
It's the grizzly bear.
Only grizzly
Uniform.
bears get to wear it.
Yeah. All right. So I'll let you guys just quickly improvise your bears' names if you want. If you got a name for them.
So Remington.
Yeah, and then maybe tell us about your bear and what your bear's all about and where they come from and what their whole deal is.
I have a question.
Yes.
So the face, what does that mean?
That's kind of you're the person who kind of talks his way out of situations, or you're like the Brad Pitt from Ocean's 11. If you
That's intuitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're always eating some chips or
Yeah,
something
I'm
for
always
some reason.
Munching on an apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Talene, tell us about your bear.
My bear's name is Lobo Gonzalez.
Okay.
I'm washed up from my time in the rodeo. I had this real good career as a rodeo act clown-ish thing, and I have a real long tongue, so I would lick things. But you know what happens is the rodeo fell out of favor, and the cowboys that I used to hang out with, busted up their knees and their backs, and they went to go drink themselves to death places, and I was not into that. So I began sort of wandering the country on a train, being washed up, until I said, man, I gotta do one last thing with my life.
One last job.
One last job before I go to the big thing in the sky. Oh, I must have always been a thief. I've got thief skills from stealing from people at the rodeo. They'd be like, come over, and be like, I'm real cute, man. And then I would use my tongue to go into their pockets and take stuff. Bam! Tongue thief.
Nice.
Yeah.
Real gross. Jack, what do you got story-wise for your bear?
Okay, so my bear just goes by Babylon, and he is, he got out of the game because he's organized so many heists, and he got into it at a young age. Honey badgers are just they want to go after it. They know something, they're gonna go after it. And he went hard, and so after going so hard for so long, it was it took a toll on him. But now it's that feeling in his stomach is just coming back, and he's just gotta get back in the game.
All right. Blythe?
I am Sir Remington.
Okay.
He's one of them. He's a grizzly bear. He's well traveled. He's been going around being a hitman for a few different operations, but now he's got to turn to his thieving ways to make some more money. No one's really sure where Remington comes from or what his life is like, but he's got a scar across one of his eyes from getting in some fights. He might be missing another one. He's not really sure.
Wait. He's got a scar across one eye and the other one's missing? Are you blind? Is Sir Remington blind?
Nope.
Does Sir Remington see with echolocation?
Yes.
Because, okay. Scarred eyes.
You can have a scarred eye and not be blind.
Sure.
You can get scars.
All right. Kelly, tell us about your bear.
My bear is named Panache D. I'm a slick
Is
operator.
that D, like the
Just
initial?
the letter
Okay.
D. Panache D. I'm a slick operator. I don't tell very many people this, but I grew up in the back country, but got out of there as quick as I could.
Did you have an accent, but you got rid of it?
Oh, in a second. I'm good at accents in the bear lingo, so I can fit in. I can fit in anywhere I go, bear-wise. Often people see me and they don't expect to be wowed by my my smooth operatorness, because I am a grizzly, so I do look, a little unnerving, but then people are more unnerved that I'm so slick. So, I made my way to Vegas, did those rounds. I did a couple shows because I put in the time, But once I decided, I think I should just take the next opportunity that comes because I know I'm going to come out on top. And Honey Heist, 2K17.
Now I have to ask, what are your bear's pronouns?
He.
Okay.
Sir Remington just goes by Sir. There is no pronouns.
Sir.
Excellent.
Really?
Awesome. So, a little bit
Sir.
to figure out this game. As I mentioned, you only have the two stats, bear and criminal. Bear is if you're doing anything bear-like, like mauling stuff, running, climbing, shrugging off damage, scaring people, general stuff bears do, is considered bear. Pretty much anything else that is not directly considered bear is considered criminal. At any point, if you're going to attempt something, you take your d6 and you roll it, and you want to hit your stat or equal to or under your stat. So if your stat in bear is 3 and you're doing a bear thing, you want to hit a 3 or lower. If you want to do criminal, same thing. If you miss, it's a failure, unfortunately. When a player fails on a roll, you move a point from, like if you're doing something bear and you roll too high, like a 4, then you fail that and you move 1 point from bear to criminal.
Okay.
And vice versa. So if you fail a roll, you move it over. At any point, you can choose to move a point from bear to criminal by remembering, like having a flashback of like the planning phase of this heist. So you're like, oh, I remember this, blah 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 blah, and that will help you move. You can move a point from bear into criminal. And it says in here, if you want to eat honey, you can move a point from criminal to bear. Now, I looked it up, and it doesn't say that you have to do it in real life, but I figure...
Oh my God!
Because why not?
You are a monster.
Yeah, so if you want to move a point from criminal to bear, you have to eat, like not a lot, but you have to eat some honey. Because that's just the way it's going to...
Do we have
You want to implement
you want to get some plastic cups or something?
It's
Plastic cups.
I checked it. It's just
You are-
pure honey.
I did not
You're a
know I was
monster.
going to get diabetes tonight.
Wait,
this
wait,
is
no, wait. We're
semi-healthy.
gonna drink the honey out of cups and die. When they give you a sample at the store, it's taking a spoon.
Yeah,
spoons.
You don't have to drink a lot.
Want like corn syrup instead?
Yeah, Dom's got
Yeah,
corn syrup.
yeah.
If you're interested in not
But there's-
something that's pure honey and
there's
just
spoons
like processed,
someplace.
then
I just wasn't sure because
Yeah, it's-
Spoons would be a better way to
You-
go than a cup.
I would allow you to forego it if you choose, but I just think it's funnier if you guys do it, and that's just
Can you
me.
hand me a cup anyways?
Now,
Gonna drink it out of a
No,
cup.
I'm gonna store my spoon in the cup
Yeah.
for
Oh.
sanitation.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hey, Dom, will you give me my cup?
That's what the paper towel's for.
Sure.
See?
Talene's cup.
I don't want it sticking to the paper.
Yeah,
That makes sense. And because obviously
I know.
we here at Saving Throw, Ron.
I have crap all over here.
I know.
We have shot glasses too.
Oh, true.
Oh shit.
Just like,
Shot glasses of honey.
Still not as slow as molasses.
So that's basically, it's a pretty simple game. You're going to do stuff, it's either bear or criminal. You're going to roll, and the one thing I will say, if your criminal reaches 6 points, then you get lured into a life of crime, and the game is over for you. And if your bear reaches 6 points, well, then you fly into a fury, and you lose yourself, and animal control comes and takes you away. So you have to kind of like balance it out. You can never be all bear or all criminal. But thankfully, because Saving Throw we do run on donations. We have a great chat that donates to help keep the lights on and stuff like that.
We do.
We do have some donations that they can give us. They can donate the Cunning of Yogi, which gives you basically a bonus on your I'll give you a little point, and then if you're rolling criminal, you can spend it, and then your criminal stat is temporarily up 1. So
Cool.
if it were a 3 before, it'd be a 4 for that roll, so you have a better chance. And then they also can donate to the Wisdom of Sir Barrington, which is basically the opposite. when it comes to bear rolls. It gives you a +1 on your bear rolls.
Is that timed or is that just one roll?
No, you just get it's only one
It's
roll,
one time,
but
okay.
you can have multiple points allocated when they donate. And then there's some other things, some
Can we
secret
use more
things.
than one on a roll?
No, you can only use the one because it's a D6 system. It's not a very big
Just
system.
gotta know. I just gotta
Yeah.
know now.
You can
before
only
I-
use it once, but you can
start.
have a bunch on you and use them whenever you need. And we've got some other donations that they can go for that unlock things throughout the game.
Those
But-
sound ominous.
Yeah, they could be. So, guys, you all have your reasons why you want to undertake this honey heist.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever channel, you start hearing whispers about a heist going down. That I mean, people are like. You hear through, friends, coworkers, stuff like that. It's like, I've been hearing like someone's going after HoneyCon this year. Like it's like no way, not HoneyCon, the most secure honey convention in all of in all of the world. Somebody's gonna try and rob HoneyCon. I don't think so. You're like, no, dude. And so you all follow these rumors. Maybe you believe them, maybe you don't. But you all end up in a warehouse somewhere, and you walk in and you all see each other. And at first it's like you just kind of walk in and it's just the four of you.
I come in on all fours, and then when I see these two grizzlies, I straighten up as much as I can, and I stick my tongue all the way out, because that's the most impressive thing I've got. I'm just like, meh. Their tongues come down to here. My tongue is this long. I mean, my real tongue isn't.
Yeah.
My bear tongue is this long. It's down here.
So Remington puffs of cigar smoke.
What? So Remington smokes a cigar? Oh my gosh.
Why not?
Completely unhinged.
Yeah. It is so dangerous for you.
Panache D rides in on a skateboard and executes a sick.
Well, no, I'm going to come back in,
kick
and I'm going to
flip.
ride in a pony, because I didn't know we were doing this.
And flips the skateboard. It goes and lands against the wall, and then sits right on his butt.
Where'd you learn a trick like that? The circus?
Vegas.
Well, I reckon I must be in the right place then. I mean, two characters like you can't be up to anything good.
That's right. I called you all here today for
Wait,
one
what?
reason. And Babylon comes around the corner. This small honey badger, with a little fez on, because he's the smallest, of course. Called you all here today for one reason, and you know why.
No, I actually don't, because I wasn't called here. I just heard a rumor and
Who invited the rat?
wandered in.
Panache D takes the Bluetooth out of his ear and says, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Can you repeat that?"
It's HoneyCon 2017. And we gotta get some of that. We gotta get some of that for us. Okay? Because it is the biggest and the best honey ever that we have seen in decades. And we all need to stick together to get that honey.
Well, I reckon you big city folk know what you're talking about, but I'm just a simple sun bear, and where I come from, we get our honey the old-fashioned way through purchasing and pickpocketing. And then pickpocketing money to purchase.
As you guys stand there, you hear a door open, and you see a very yellow-looking bear wearing a red shirt, and goes, "Oh, bother! I can't believe I'm late. Sorry. Always behind. Yes, we're all here. Yes, this is all of us.
It's everybody.
Great. Have you told them what we intend?"
Just about, but they don't seem to get it, so you might want to talk.
Okay. You see, this year at HoneyCon, a lot of displays, a lot of honey. But what we are after is this. And you see, there's an easel that had a tarp over it, and he pulls it, and you just see there's all these plans and stuff. That right there is ultra dense mega honey from the most posh bees you've ever seen. It is street value is $7.6 billion.
Whoa! That ain't no pickpocket money, I'll tell you that much.
It's quite a bit of honey. I do say so myself.
Ultra honey?
Yes.
Well, shoot!
Ultra dense mega honey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Some very posh bees.
Ultra dense mega honey from very posh bees. Woo!
Yes. It's quite the haul. And we want you to take it. The split will be quite generous. You can take your share of the honey or the sell value afterwards. We can discuss this later. But Honeycomb, that is the job. This year, I hear it's at a beautiful lake camp. The only thing is, the organizers do know that this is a very desirable thing. I hear they are very cunning and sly. So I would suggest you plan quite thoroughly and try and not mess it up.
That's your whole plan, is don't mess it up?
I mean, I'm the facilitator. I'm just
No. Listen, I don't know what kind of experience y'all have with messing stuff up, but I have a lot of experience with messing stuff up, and I recommend against it.
I think it's quite fun.
Listen, everything I do, I excel at. You guys stick with me. I'm pretty sure my spillover luck will just erode away at any horrible thing that's happening.
Who told a grizzly
Why
she
are
could
you
get this
waving at me when you're
Because
saying a
you
horrible
are-
thing is
I'm
happening?
just getting a vibe of just general disheveledness
Yeah,
and
my fur all over the place.
Yeah.
My cowboy hat is like straw, and it's got like little worn out places where the straw's like poking out. You know what I mean? Like where the straw ends like pokey.
And I mean, listen, I'm here to bring us to our winnings, right? Like, all we gotta do is slide in there, shake a few paws, wink a couple times, and the honey's ours.
Panashti, that sounds like a great plan, but
Now,
trust
hear
me,
out.
as somebody that's been here a number of times,
I'm sorry, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Because there's the flashback setup, are we supposed to plan the heist and then do it? Or are we supposed
You
to
can.
start the heist and then flash back to the plan and pretend and like role play that we had it planned all along?
When I said that there weren't a lot of rules, I meant there's not a lot of rules. Do what you feel like. Follow your bliss.
go with your heart.
I say we just murder them all, and then the honey will be easy pickings.
You see,
Easy.
Sir Remington, that is, I've been there, I've experienced that, and
Have you though?
you know, I've killed a number of people in my day.
Listen, we don't
And
need
you
killing.
can't leave a situation without getting had if you're killing people. And you can't just slide in as easy as you think it is. So we gotta get
This
in.
conversation is making next to no sense to me. Let's just go there.
I'm ready to slide right in.
Let's do this.
I'm all a few faces.
All right.
I think the first thing we must have is like directions to the con and maybe some kind of transportation. Can I ride on the back of your skateboard?
It's a longboard, so room for two.
Sweet.
Well, as you mentioned it, I don't know if you noticed it, but we are near a quite beautiful lake.
What?
So the convention center is not far from here. I would say it's about 10 miles.
10 whole miles on a skateboard. This is the luckiest
Right.
day of my life.
My right leg's gonna get tired. I don't know about pumping that whole way with you on the back. Uneven terrain.
Well, I mean, if we had us a helicopter, I think that'd be the next best thing, but
Does the lake cross to the convention?
Yes.
So we
Okay.
could just swim.
Yes, you could
Wait.
swim the 10 miles.
wait,
Okay.
no, wait a second.
Is there a small schooner? Is there a
Small
small pontoon? Is there some kind of...
a canoe?
Where do you know
A
this word's
log.
from?
Listen, I made my way through the marina. I'm
Through
a
the
bear.
marina?
I'm a bear of many different places. I
You're a yachting style bear.
did a stint on a yacht, that's for sure.
Wait, America's Cup? That's what I thought.
Brought it
I thought I saw you from somewhere before. First bear to win America's Cup as first mate. First mate bear.
I ate the captain.
That was a good way to celebrate.
It was. His family was so sad.
See, when
That's
we can't,
Like my kind of time.
I don't. Skateboard does not sound like a good idea because they're gonna notice you. They're gonna see
It
you.
does draw attention.
And that's the thing. We gotta stay as low profile as possible.
I don't see Panache being low profile.
I think
Panache D, or honestly, Sir Remington don't seem like a low profile person either. And look at my tongue. Yeah, no, low profile ain't the thing. We gotta use our high profile to our advantage, is my thinking. Let's go see if there's a canoe.
We're grizzly bears wearing top hats. Humans love that.
They love that.
And then I can eat a few of them. It'll be a good
Listen,
lunch.
we could cause some kind of distraction. Get you guys in there. That tongue could just reach around, grab it. I think
How
we
big
just
is
gotta
it?
get
Honey?
You're proposing the whole
Is it like a little thing, honey?
the whole reach around.
It's like a,
Oh.
it's a very concentrated, like pure mega honey. Like, but it's like not a lot, but it's like the best honey anyone's ever seen because it's very posh bees.
Very posh. They were probably in the other boat.
I know those
Second
things.
place in America's Cup.
is there like I'm guessing there's like roads around the lake from here. Like are there like any like trains? Is there a lot of cars going in and out?
Well,
Like,
it's HoneyCon is a big deal. There's a
Yeah.
fair number of people driving around the lake. It's just normally visiting the lake, but obviously traffic is a little heavier because of the convention traffic of HoneyCon this year.
Any of
Yeah.
y'all know how to drive? That thing?
No.
I only drive Corvettes.
Oh dear.
I'd be willing to hijack a bus and try to drive that thing.
Oh, you're wild. This is
Wait.
like 2014 all over again. I heard about
I'd
that.
like to. Yeah.
I heard about
2014. That was you.
That was
you.
me. That was
Heavens.
me.
Heavens.
Oh, good
I'm
times.
in a room with celebrities.
I killed Grizzly Man. You know that guy?
Yeah.
That guy they made
Grizzly
a movie
Man
about?
Man?
I killed him.
Holy crap.
him.
Grizzly
I
Man
killed
was the
him.
worst and deserved to die. It's
deserved
the
it.
only thing I can say in front of you, and you're intimidating, terrifyingness.
You're
Don't look
next.
at me like that. Don't eat me.
No problem.
I can be useful to you. I'm real washed up. Maybe I should
heard
take up
some bear
drinking.
tongue's a delicacy in China.
Shut up! No, don't tell people that. I need my tongue. It's how I steal things.
so we should.
Let's go down the
We-
lake and see if there's a canoe. Can we go see if there's a canoe?
Yeah, sure.
Is that a roll of some kind?
No, I would say you guys can go and there's a fair number of like small docks and there's like boats and canoes and just various watercrafts.
Is there a sailboat?
I mean, it's a lake, so sailboat, maybe. Yes, there's a sailboat.
You want to steal
I
that
just-
sailboat?
I feel like.
There-
How's the wind today?
The wind's pretty good.
Oh.
It's strong.
They're gonna.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though.
What?
They're gonna see
They will see a
a
sailboat
boat
full of bears.
on a fucking lake.
Humans think
Well-
grizzlies are something to mess with. They think we're cute. They think you're adorable. You're like this big.
See, that's the
true.
thing. I can, if we go in through like a side door that looks like it's, entertainment
So
or
wait,
something.
what you're saying is between our two plans of take a sailboat across the lake and kill a bunch of people to steal a bus, you're preferring kill a bunch of people to steal a bus?
We're in a warehouse. You don't think there are trucks here that we could take? Where we
So
don't
what
gotta
you're
kill
saying is we're
people?
gonna be real inconspicuous as four bears driving a
Okay.
truck.
All right. So can we see if there's any trucks
I mean,
nearby?
the truck would be fun because then we might be able to squash a few cars on the way.
Unfortunately, I mean, and your contact will tell you like that this warehouse was abandoned some time ago. So there's like one truck, but it doesn't have an engine in it currently.
Let's take the sailboat. Who's gonna be looking at the lake right now?
They're all
no
looking
one.
at the honey.
Yeah. They're all
All eyes
they're
on
all
the
in
honey.
traffic thinking about
Honestly,
honey.
if we make a YouTube video out of it, that'd be real great.
Yeah.
We'd be famous.
You are terrifying in your use of YouTube. Also, ain't there like sails and stuff we could cover ourselves with? They're stealth.
Oh, we can look like ghosts on Halloween. No one will know that we're bears. They'll just think that we're ghosts on Halloween.
But you know how to do the sailboat?
Listen, I can figure out my way around a sailboat. It'll be rocky, but I'll get us there.
Wait, I thought you won
Sail.
America's Cup, which is a sailboat race.
It was Pure luck. Pure luck. This is how I live my life. Pure luck.
Gotcha.
So listen, I can get us there. How much of a commotion it's gonna be? They are gonna see us.
I do want to go back
do
to
right in style.
the rules for like a hot
Yeah.
minute, because it does say that we have this intricate plan that requires precise timing.
I mean,
Yeah? No?
that's the flavor text.
That's
like,
flavor text.
Yeah. The rules are you have 2 stats, bear and criminal.
Okay.
And you roll against that with a d6.
Cool.
So, sailboat.
So we could all pile onto this sailboat. I could whip those sails into shape, get us across. It's gonna be faster than swimming or walking.
All right. We'll do the sailboat.
Okay.
Running is good for the cardio.
But none of y'all can be on deck. Because
How am I gonna do this?
you can, that's what I'm saying,
Okay.
is that the rest of us gotta stay low and stay below.
I'm gonna
Cover
cover
yourself.
myself with sails
Yeah.
and stand
You're not
outside.
even gonna see you from a mile away. You're really tiny.
I'm just
10 miles.
saying.
We got
Are you
at
sure you're
least
even
9
there?
miles to be incognito.
I mean,
Let's go.
Okay, we go.
let's get on this sailboat.
All right.
I'm so
Get on the
excited.
sailboat.
So you're going to get on the sailboat and start. I'm going to
Can
need
I
you
roll
to.
for I have sunscreen that I put on?
I mean, I would say that
Like
you,
a zinc on my nose?
you can find that like in the sailboat probably pretty easily. Yep, there's sunscreen in there. I'm going to have you roll against your criminal stat because
Okay.
that's something. Because
Not a
sailing
bear
is
skill.
not a bear skill.
Okay.
3.
3. So that hits it.
Yes.
So
Yes!
you begin like you kind of like you start like the 3 of you were like, I mean, a bear sailing, but then like you're like doing the thing, like you're leaning off the edge and like turning, like you're doing like doing all the rope stuff and like tying like really complex knots that they didn't think a bear could tie, and you actually start sailing and you're catching the wind and making good time. It's actually, yeah, you're like, wow, we're doing it. We're actually sailing in a boat. I didn't think that was possible.
Well, I mean, you did ride up on a skateboard, so
Yeah.
she is a bear of many talents.
So you guys ride on there for a little bit, and it starts to get a little rocky, but you're able to keep it going. But you make your way you're getting closer to the lake now. So what are you going to do? Like, I mean, you're getting close to the edge where the hunting convention. Now, people will notice probably a whole bunch of bears, so how...
Good call. Let's all jump overboard and swim them separately in different ways
how
to the
does
edge.
how does the convention center like meet the lake? Is it like right on the lake? Is it
Yeah,
like
it's like
set back
it's
from
kind
the
of like
lake?
Comic-Con. It's like right up against there. There's like a little bit of room between.
You
like
say
the,
that like I've been to Comic Con.
There's there's like a lot of piers and stuff like that, but it's kind of like right up against the water, like the San Diego.
Okay, is
Convention
that
Center.
like, and is there like entrances that are kind of nearby there?
The
or?
entrances tend to be like on the sides and away, facing away from the lake. So there's not a super huge so the entrance isn't on the lake side, but there is like people have, because not everyone can get into HoneyCon because tickets are so expensive. So people have like a little like things outside the convention center that are usually free. Like Adult Swim
Gotcha.
has a bunch of stuff out there.
Of course,
sometimes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh.
We totally need to go to the Don't Swim too.
Let's scale the building and enter through the roof.
Let's scale the building and enter through the roof, y'all.
Is the like where the convention center, is it like raised up from the lake, like on a
Cliff.
on a cliff, or is it like same level?
It's pretty parallel. There's like a little bit of a lip depending on like how high the tide is, but it's pretty close to the water's edge.
And I'm guessing there's windows facing the lake.
Yeah,
Because who would want to miss that view?
it's beautiful this time of year.
Yeah. So I actually like the idea of, we should get off and get in the water and swim to shore and go in through a side door, because they
Yeah.
would see us scaling this convention
You know
center.
what I
Not
think
if
we
we
should
jump on the
do?
back.
This is what I think we should do.
They're
Yeah,
everywhere.
Everyone loves a distraction.
Yeah,
So
I really love a
I
distraction.
think what we should do is
I'll kill a few people.
No,
Well,
that's
I
not.
get-
That's not a distraction. That is a ruckus.
what if we right before we descend off of the boat in the water,
Yeah.
we
We
something to
scream.
the boat-
We're from Adult Swim.
No, we do something to the boat so that it like is very notice attracting.
Set it on fire.
Right, something like that. And then we are off to the side. Everyone's looking at the boat. What's the boat doing? All the bears are going up. on the
You
around
know,
the side.
she might have a point. If we pretend to be
Adult Swim.
characters,
Well,
Do y'all watch Adult Swim?
they had like weird.
They got stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know
okay.
any of it.
Weird
I'm
stuff.
sure we could say we're a new show
We could
with
say,
our
we could say-
linguistic skills that are inadequate, with our background. We're a new show. We'll just be like, hey, we could do a sketch. Let's write it right now.
could
I'll
we
play
do
a store owner, and you play thugs coming in to steal from me. I know. I got it.
okay, what if we do some kind of prop comedy?
Do we have
We
some
can't
props?
really speak.
we have hats.
So we have hilarious
Y'all,
hats.
I have a
they,
cigar.
they are not gonna hear you. They're not gonna see you. It is closed off. This is too much.
The Adult
If
Swim
we
stuff's
just
outside.
if we
can
just
get
tip
badges.
the ship over, everybody's gonna look anyway. Or if we
You are
find something explosive.
Trying real hard to make this not fun. I want to set
It's
the
not
ship
about-
on fire
it's not
and do
about
a sketch
having
and
fun.
pretend to be
It is about
from Adult Swim.
getting
Here's what will
the
happen.
mega honey.
Are there any
We will be-
instruments on the boat?
So what?
Are there any musical instruments on the boat?
Brilliant.
There is a harmonica on the boat.
Oh, oh.
I bet you
oh.
can play the harmonica.
I can play the crap out of a harmonica.
I think this would help us pretend that we're from Adult Swim.
Here's the what will happen. We will convince everyone we're from Adult Swim. They will come, they will ask for our autographs, we'll be real cool about it, and then they will escort us inside because they'll be like, hey, you need to come in. Everyone wants to meet you. You're from Adult Swim.
I'll kill 4 of their employees for their badges so we can get right on in.
We'll
Well,
have
or that
badges.
way. Or
Okay,
that way.
or that.
Well, we have to pretend to be them first, and then
And
I'll
then-
stealthily
right.
murder them. And then,
You can yank
We
them
all
behind
get
a tree.
We're
And then before we know it, we're at the Adult Swim booth at HoneyCon. And then we're going to be like, oh, everyone's going to be like, we're real cool. And we'll just like slide on over where the honey
maybe
is.
if we get famous enough, they'll just hand us.
Maybe
the
let's
money.
hand us the honey because we're so
If
famous.
we do a good enough musical / sketch
I
performance,
feel like that is
I
a
think
clear
they will
win.
usher us in
Right?
to a panel.
I feel like a panel. We can be on a
can
panel.
be on
I
a
hope it's
panel.
with the actors from Supernatural.
Like why? Yeah, why not? We're here. We're at HoneyCon. Make the most of it. Get on a panel.
I mean,
Yes.
the guys who play Dean and Sam aren't there, but obviously
Castiel.
Cass is.
Yes, he's the best one anyhow.
Yeah.
As a bear, I've clearly looked this up ahead of time. So
With your tongue.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
turn the page. I
Oh,
swipe
yeah.
left and swipe right on the iPad with my tongue.
so what
So we're burning the ship.
is this? Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
Can
This
I roll to
is
see if I have explosives?
this is a lot happening. So what? Because
I
y'all
would
are
say
talking
that-
a lot of stuff.
I mean, there's fuel on the boat, so if you wanted to set it on
Why
fire.
is there
that's-
fuel on a sailboat?
I'm gonna
'cause
roll to
it's,
set
it's
this
got
up.
an engine just in case.
Emergencies.
Yeah.
I'm rolling to set it on fire.
Oh,
Wait.
Wait.
Let's talk through the whole plan first.
Okay.
We're gonna jump off the
Because
boat.
there seem
do
to
what
be
you're,
5 different
you're
plans.
doing it right now.
So-
Roll 2.
Roll 2.
Yeah, because you're very unhinged.
Okay, well I got a 2 and a 6. So.
Okay, yeah. So you definitely.
Oh dear
So
heavens.
you just like
You just
wild
start.
card.
We're still talking
Oh,
about our
God.
sketch. We're
So-
still writing the script.
So
and we set
this
the boat
is
on fire.
so let's let's solidify
crap, the boat's on
let's
fire! Jump!
let's solidify the plan.
We can't. The boat's on fire.
Yeah,
She
the
just
boat
rolled
is
and
now
set the
on
boat on
fire.
fire.
So we're doing this while we're swimming. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
So you're gonna swim.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got the harmonica in one paw.
Thank God you brought it.
Well, I'm not forgetting this.
So
like, I've got
so
priorities.
you guys grab the instruments.
Right.
There's
the
only
one.
a
So
harmonica.
we're getting to shore. Y'all do whatever.
shaking
Right.
off the water.
Yeah.
We've got a
Um,
whole sketch plan. I wrote a script. We had a rehearsal briefly on the sail over.
So obviously people noticed a boat on fire, and now 4 bears swimming ashore, and they're gathering. They're not sure what's going on. It's like, what's this? It's like, I don't know. Archer was on a boat
Here we
last
go.
year.
It's time.
Definitely roll criminal. And what's your you're the thief. Okay, so yeah.
So this does not. This is not in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, so criminal.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's a 6. Okay, so you,
I accidentally swallowed the harmonica.
yeah, you swallow it, choke a little bit, and then spit it out, and it hits a guy like dead center forehead and drives him and kills him.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's a lot of force.
yeah, and so now one of
I do
your
this
Your tongue's all the way down.
all the way down.
I start doing magic tricks
Yeah.
with my top hat.
yeah.
Really? There's
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Do it.
So now one
Nope,
of your criminal
I don't
points
do
goes to bear.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
I'm more bear than criminal.
and I would say one of your bear points will move to criminal for your awesome and
I am
yours as well
4
for that
bear,
sailboat
2
thing.
criminal, Dom.
Wait, so what is it?
Oh, for
You should be 4 criminal, 2 bear.
Oh, for my sailboat setting it
Yeah,
on fire?
yeah, for setting it on fire. and
Okay, well,
you
I just
for-
tried to do a magic trick and got a 6.
Okay, so
Wait, so the stat moves when you're successful too?
yes.
Oh. Okay.
So where is everyone? Was that Celine?
Besides me, I said mine.
I have 2 bear and 4 criminal, but if I just failed at my magic trick, what does that do?
Then you would move back to 3 and 3.
Okay, that's why I was like,
Yes.
Okay, I'm at 2 bear, 4 criminal.
So you accidentally killed a man with a harmonica, and then you went, like, you're like, and all they saw was this man die, and then a bear go.
What I'm saying is, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I was gonna play for you, but what it looks like is
screaming. People are screaming, but also they're not sure if it's part of what's going on because Adult
Okay,
Swim is so
so-
weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So what are you gonna
well,
do?
I'm gonna start dancing in front of them, and then I want to bow at the end.
Okay,
So they think it's a whole
I would
thing.
say you can roll 2 because that's a face thing.
Yeah.
You're definitely being charismatic.
5 and a 2.
Okay, that 2. What was your bear? Yeah. So that definitely goes off without a hitch. And you start dancing, and you calm people down a lot, and they're like, "Oh, it's a show! It's a show! Oh, thank you to Terry Hart for
Great.
resubbing 7 times over, and
What?
Havana for resubbing 6 times over.
Wait.
We're not hearing the sounds, so and I think that's Beauty Care with $6, and then another $10
I don't know if
from
that's recent or not.
Lupus
Lupus
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, this is all
Yes.
new.
that's 60.
Blaze for
It says 60.
60. Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
that's gonna be a nice little thing. Cool. So you dance and stuff, and that moves 1 more stat from bear to criminal. So you're now at 1.
What?
1 bear, 5 criminal.
I gotta do some bear stuff.
Yeah. Or you can just eat honey.
You could. You
Oh, I'll
could
just eat a
eat
honey.
Yeah.
But you also have to eat the honey.
You-
Yeah, I'll eat honey.
Just pour it in.
Did you remove the safety seal?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good.
I checked.
God. How much do I have to eat?
Just as much as you want.
I'll do that.
That's
That's
respectable.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. I mean, Grant Hewitt said on Reddit that you don't have to eat it, but I've decided that you
Well,
It's
So.
sticky.
do. I know, yeah. It's honey. It tends to be.
Ooh.
But I made sure to get
Sorry.
actual honey and not like corn syrup that's brown.
100% pure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just keep 2
Yeah,
and
you
4?
just keep it that way then.
Great.
So you start to calm the audience and starts thinking, is this a show? Man, Adult Swim's really out there these days. I don't know. It's so weird, but it's like, no, I get it. They did like Archer on a boat because of the thing. Like you weren't there last year. It was actually really good. Oh, I didn't get in because it was like so overcrowded. Like, yeah, I know it's hard. Like it's getting crazy at HoneyCon. Like I don't know if I'm gonna come next year. I mean, last year I said I wasn't gonna come also, but I came anyways. But it's every year it's like a struggle.
I feel like I've been in that actual conversation like 20 times.
All right.
A
I
year.
accidentally smack one of those people for talking so many times.
So you just kind of like bump
What?
into it. So what's
That's a 1. That's
Oh.
a bear thing.
okay? Yeah. So you go and just like hunt a guy. So you move one point from criminal to bear as you just like knock a guy. And he's like, Steven, whoa, dude, Adult Swim's killing it this year. So what is Babylon doing at this
So now
point?
I'm at 4 bear.
I'm kind
2
of like
criminal.
surveying and like seeing like what trying to like kind of almost like cozy up to the Adult Swim people and
Are
kind of
there Adult
pretending
Swim
like
people?
we're
Yeah, you start to see at this point that the people wearing like exhibitor badges, like the ones that you get for being like running a panel and stuff like that, are showing up, and they're like, "Is this us? I don't know. I don't know, Gary. I don't know.
And
it seems like us. It's weird as fuck. I don't know."
So I'm kind of like going near them, but also like kind of moving towards the door and like oh, we're supposed to go in, like kind of like edging towards the door and kind of like pawing at it, like
Like a dog trying to go out.
like I'm hungry, or like I don't feel safe out here with all these people,
Oh, 'cause
and
you're
so
so
trying
famous.
to like get in there
Yeah.
and while they're kind of distracting the rest of the folks, they're realizing like, oh, one of these bears doesn't feel safe with all these people here. So.
And they're like, man, we better keep this bear safe from the people.
I'm being
priority.
gentle and friendly.
Well, you're not very big, so it's like.
I'm adorable.
Yeah, you're adorable.
You're
cute.
I'm using my honey badger status as a plus.
Okay, so thanks to Lupus Phoenix, everybody gets 5 pluses to their bear and 5 pluses to their criminal that they can use. So you can write that down in a separate area that you get. Like if you do a roll, you can add a +1 to either bear or criminal at one point. And
So we
So at a total of 5
is it
for
used
each?
up?
Yeah.
So every time I do it, it's like can I do more than one or just
No, just the one.
Okay.
So that's what you were going to do with those coins, but it's too many?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a lot. And then BSB Care gives Kelly 1 more to plus bear, and wishes me a happy birthday.
Yes!
Oh,
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
that was good. That was good.
That's why we cheer
I would have joined
you.
in, but then I almost immediately realized you weren't starting at the beginning of the song.
No, I was
And
doing
I was like,
the last
oh
line.
no, this is a different song.
Yeah. Also, we unlocked 2 tiers, one of which I'll tell you guys about. I called it Troubled Pass. Basically, you all get a reroll on one reroll that you can use at any point in the game. But when you do it, you have to go back to a memory of your character's past and why it relates to why you would like what in your past is reflecting on this moment and why that you think that you deserve a reroll. Let's see. DJ Regular also gives a +1 to Kelly. Welcome to the channel. Let's see.
I'm waiting.
Kira.
So what?
Okay. There's. He's typing as fast as he can. To which one?
When I add them on, do I just add it under here normally?
No, you would just like when you roll, it would just be like, oh, this would have been a 2, but it's a 3 now.
Oh, I see. So.
Or would it be in?
Oh.
Wait, what?
It's a plus to the stat.
Stats.
Oh, okay.
If you want to think of it the other way, it doesn't matter mathematically, but he's set it up as a plus to the stat.
Yeah, because it's easier that way.
So how
The
should I write
stat,
it?
not the roll. It's a
I
plus
see.
to the stat, not
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
roll. I was
So
thinking it
if
was a roll, not the
oh.
stat.
And you should be thanks
And
to
the trouble pass is like a re-roll, right? It's not a plus.
what the trouble pass is just you can re-roll once.
Okay.
After we tell our.
Yeah,
memory.
you can be like, I rolled to do this, and you go, that didn't work out. Well, back in my past, I did all blah, 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 so I get to re-roll again for one time. Gives you a nice little thing. I don't see what the Havana just doesn't say who it's
She
to.
wants to give it to you.
Oh, I mean, I'm not really rolling much, but I'll take it. Oh,
You want to chug some honey for that?
sure.
Okay.
We need to get you a spoon.
Nah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh God,
All right.
Ah,
All
You
right.
put it right in your mouth?
he
yeah.
squirted it.
I squirted it. It didn't
You
touch
didn't
my.
suck on the on the bottle.
No, I opened it up and
Oh, yikes.
Ugh.
Everything's okay, you guys. We can
And
still share
then-
the honey bottle.
Or should I write?
Kara gives a +1
what
to
I
Jack.
did
I'll let
for
you
it was
decide
like-
which one, I guess.
Little box.
+1 to what?
Is it
But we have
Which stat?
is it bear or
it's whichever
criminal?
stat you want to roll. So if you're rolling bear,
That's fine.
I can only
You
use
can
it
choose.
Oh,
you have
God.
5 of them.
It was a real
the plus one.
complicated, stupid
That
system
person.
to break it up into 2 different things.
Oh, it
But
goes to
you know,
whichever one.
Okay.
we all did it. So you get the reroll at some point. They also unlocked. So I'll tell you about this now. You guys have all had trouble in the past, and maybe you've dealt with this person, or maybe you've only heard about it in stories. Some of you don't even think he's real, but there is a person. You don't know exactly who it is, but it's known as the Zookeeper. It is some sort of detective that specializes in bear crimes.
No.
And you just get the sense that the Zookeeper is around.
Oh God,
Yeah.
God.
this is terrible.
So Babylon was like nuzzling at the door trying to get in. So you're gonna.
Because I remember from my time, doing all these heists before, because I've been around the block a few
Yeah.
times. I know that people think that honey badgers real fucking cute.
Yeah.
You know, they'll do anything. They'll bend over backwards.
So you're
for a
trying to
honey
convince
badger.
them to open that door, but doing it in a very cute bear-like way, and something that's kind of smart, using your
Yeah,
brains. I
yeah.
would say you get two to roll against bear.
Excellent.
Wait, this is bear?
Yeah,
Not criminal?
well,
Using his bear
using
ways.
very bear-like things, Babylon. Doing bear-like things.
I got a 2 and a 5.
Yeah. So you pass the. So they're like, do we take it? I don't know. It wants to go inside. What do I do about this? And I was like, I don't know. It's clearly part of this thing. Okay. Cool, man. And so they open the door and like, yeah, in you go. If you head down this way, there's a bathroom on your left, and then all the way straight back is where the kind of the holding area is. I guess. I don't know.
Only for Babylon or all of us?
I mean, if you
I
are
kind
gonna go-
of gesture, you know.
It's like, yeah, the crowd's getting real rowdy. We gotta get them out of here. Okay. Yeah. Come on.
I want to go get my
Bears?
harmonica out of that guy's forehead.
Okay.
I mean, I
We
might,
might
need
need
it.
it.
Yeah.
I might need it.
Okay. I would say.
Can I write down harmonica
yeah,
as my object, my item?
Yeah, you can take it.
I light another cigar and start puffing it and walk over and like walk
I'm gonna
over.
make you. I didn't make you do it before because it was the pregame stuff. But if you're gonna light a cigar, I'm gonna make you roll criminal.
Okay.
I was gonna let you guys do whatever in that opening because it didn't matter.
Well, I got 3.
Yeah.
And what's your criminal at?
Well, 2, but I have my +1s for this.
Oh, so you're gonna use a +1 on that? Okay.
After
She
the fact.
really
After-
wants to light that cigar.
I wanna smoke my cigar.
Alright.
It's my signature cigar.
I'll
Does
let
that mean she's now at 3 criminal?
Instead of
Yeah. Then you go from.
I go back to 3 and 3.
For the +1 that they gave me, can I only use it once?
You have like. You should have 6 of each, I think, now, because they've given you some. But you can only use it.
Oh, I didn't know I got +2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can use it whenever, like when you roll and go, this is actually I add it to this roll, you know. So
But once it's used, it's burned.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's your choice, by the way, Jack, what the plus goes.
yeah.
Okay. That's what I figured.
So you guys make your way through. You gather your harmonica from the head. It's still got a little blood on it, but that's fine.
I can't
I lick it
believe
off.
I can't believe you were
Nah,
able
it's
to
on.
pry that out of the dead guy's face, like, and nobody stopped you.
It's part of the show.
They're all like, wow, what a prop.
Yeah.
So
They're
cool.
like, this is such great sci-fi makeup.
Yeah, and then his friends are like, I didn't even know he was in on
special
it.
effects makeup. Yeah.
Okay,
no.
so we're inside.
I knew.
So we're inside, and like, what is?
You're in kind of like the back area, the area that like it's not the convention proper. It's like the back area where they run all
I
this
want to
stuff.
talk to the people who let us in and ask them where the supernatural panel is going to be and if we can be on it. I know that means that I'm going to.
Well, it's not specifically you can mangle your way through human speech
But
through your bear mouth.
I want the only word to come out is Castiel, and then they'll know.
Yeah. Say roll criminal.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna
Nope.
re-roll with memory from my past. Hang on.
Explain to us what about your past.
Listen, when I was in the rodeo, there were like these long journeys that we had to take where I would just be in a trailer by myself while we drove for hours and hours, where I'd watch Supernatural and I would practice saying Castiel, Castiel, Castiel by myself
as a
for
bear
hours.
does.
As a bear, like it was my one goal in life to be able to say Castiel. And then one day, one of my handlers came and opened the door, and he tried to take me away from Supernatural, and I said, Castiel, and he was so shocked that he like just shut the door and walked away, and I was like, I have achieved it.
Yeah.
My
So-
life's ambition.
You walked up to these guys and you went, and they're like, "What? Oh my God, a bear! What? I don't understand." But then this memory sort of came in your head, and you're remembering that Castiel is one of the only good parts about that show. So you like dig deep and you try and like, no, I'm gonna say it this time.
I'm gonna say it. I gotta think hard how to form Castiel with my long, long tongue.
Long, long time.
So you center yourself and you get out a very guttural Castiel. And they're like, oh yeah, that's it. I think that's the panel starts in like 25 minutes maybe. It's in the East Hall.
Is that far? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, God, guys,
We gotta get to.
we're about to meet Castiel, played by an actor whose name escapes me. But this is gonna be the greatest moment of my life.
Can I eat him?
Also, I'm 3 and 3. No.
Can I give him a business card?
The Bard,
Yes. Yeah, you can give him a business card.
1971 gives Talene a +1 of your choice.
Why, thank you.
So you can put that towards
I'm gonna put it towards Bear. No, I'm gonna put it out here until I decide.
That's where I put it. I put my stuff off to the side. Why are we going to this?
Don't question Castiel.
I'm questioning it because it might be kind
Okay.
of
Does
off our
Castiel
target.
know, like, where exactly this honey is?
Are you asking me? Because I say yes. Castiel knows,
knows
everything.
everything. You
He is
would
an
say
angel
that.
of the Lord, and he helps Sam and Dean when they need to. And this is the thing, he's going to help us, because I can tell by looking at him. He's got kind eyes, and he likes bears.
Okay. Does Castiel know where the honey is?
Castiel is
He's a VIP. They took him there first.
He's a veteran convention goer. I mean, this is like, I mean, he makes a decent amount of money shooting the show. He has directed several episodes.
He has.
I used to know where he lived. Yeah.
Whoa.
He used to,
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then he moved. He lived in Los Feliz.
Well, we can go by
Oh.
the,
yeah, not
the
far
former
from
house.
where you live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello,
Mr.
neighbor.
Collins.
Yeah,
Misha
Misha
Collins.
Collins.
Misha Collins! I knew that. Because
Yeah.
it's like a
He used
weird...
to, my mom used to
Chat
walk the
supply
dog
guy.
by there, so
Sorry,
he would like
chat.
say hi to
It's
her.
on the tip
Yeah.
of my tongue.
Can I beat your mom?
Sure.
And be like, this is somebody that Castiel said hi to.
Yeah. She met his baby. But yeah,
Oh,
he's a
God.
veteran convention goer. So if he knows the ins and out of a convention, if somebody's going to know where they keep the ultra dense,
posh,
ultra
mega
dense mega honey, it's going to be Misha Collins. He
Okay.
Can I spot any like staff members who look like they might be guarding something fancy?
yeah, I would say. I mean, not. They don't keep it here. It's definitely on display in like the center of the convention hall. It's like a big piece. Like,
But do I see staff members?
you see people walking to and fro that have staff badges, and
Can I just grab? Can I like stealthily grab one of those people and pull them into the bathroom and murder them for their badge and
Okay.
their shirt?
I'm going.
And their shirt.
It says staff on
Are
it.
you going to come between me and being on a panel with Misha Collins?
It's gonna help us get into the panel.
Well, we are behind.
I
behind
was a
everything.
bear who just said Castiel.
Okay.
We're in the
Did,
back.
did they take us to the panel because I said Castiel?
No, they
No.
pointed you
Pointed us.
towards it. They have
But we
to.
need a badge
I
to get
see.
to.
If you want
Yeah,
to
I'm
grab
bored.
somebody stealthily, I would say that is bear, but you are a thief, so that'll be 2. You can roll 2.
But we could also just go in the bathroom and see who's in there.
But also, you're very unhinged.
Yeah. So I got a 2.
So you see a guy walking, and he's like, he's carrying like a nice hero sandwich, and he's got a staff badge, and like he's like, I can't wait to eat my sandwich, and then you just go, and then you see like the sandwich goes, and then
And
you
then I
see
catch
your
it, yeah.
tongue comes and grabs it.
So I drag this guy into
Yeah.
the bathroom.
He's like, oh god.
Nope.
That's a good sandwich.
Cigar still in mouth.
Yeah.
Drag him into
Okay.
the bathroom.
So then we have one badge.
And a shirt.
Also, I
and a
totally
shirt and a
mauled this guy
sandwich.
to death.
And a sandwich. And a harmonica. We are
This guy's
cleaning
not
up.
alive.
No,
At all.
you murdered a man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just stuffed him in the. I
In a toilet?
ate him.
Are there
Let's
any
lock the door and
sunglasses
people
in the
just leave it.
bathroom?
Any sunglasses?
Yeah. There's. You notice like just outside the bathroom is the lost and found. And
Oh my gosh.
So
this
lots-
is going so well.
Okay. So I want to get those sunglasses.
Yeah.
And I want to put them on the dead guy.
Okay.
Was the dead guy wearing an adult swim shirt?
No, he was just wearing like a general like staff polo shirt. He probably works for the convention center or like as a contractor. or
It's a
something.
staff shirt.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
good.
steal the shirt and put it on.
Okay.
Wait, so was I
Wait.
successful in putting those sunglasses
Yeah.
on? Great.
So there's now a shirtless man who had his throat ripped out, lying there, but he's got sunglasses on.
It's a
Good
real
job, good
real
job.
homage to Weekend at Bernie's.
That's it.
Real.
I offer you a
it's-
high five
It's
with my tongue.
it's just a frame by frame recreation.
Do I have any of that fuel and flame left?
No,
No,
you're very
you
unhinged.
burned it all up.
You were like, this will probably set it on fire. All of it.
Can I eat this man?
Yeah, sure. Eat them then. Oh, leave the
Wait,
sunglasses.
no. Why would
Then
the
he'll be
panel
in
is in half an hour?
then he'll be in my stomach and
Ta-
not.
so
But you're not gonna need the bones. Then it'll just be a skeleton with sunglasses laying up.
prop.
But
That's
why
true. Do it.
why
Do it.
why are we
Yeah.
why
Is
are
that
we going
terrifying?
to
Yeah.
the panel and
So
not
panel
like
two?
the holding
Only
room
if it's your
Where
role.
he is before.
where
he
he
goes
is
out.
before? Because then we don't
We can
have to
corner
draw.
him.
Because if we go to the panel, we're gonna draw attention to ourselves.
If I eat him, is it terrifying and can I roll 2?
It's you only get to roll
With
2 if it's
A
directly
bear, a
involves
grizzly
your
bear in
role.
a t-shirt
which
and a
was-
badge with
But
a
if
hat on.
but if we
Okay.
go in front of the whole, if we go in front of a room
thinks
where
we're with
people
the
are
double
talking,
Listen, I can get us to the front.
they're
of the
gonna
line.
see us.
I can get my.
They're
way
gonna
in.
hear us talking. They're gonna know where we're
Yeah,
going.
so you just start eating.
We're gonna
this
know
man.
what's up.
Yeah.
If we talk to him before the panel, he can direct us,
Okay.
and while
And
everyone's
it's in 25
distracted.
minutes.
And
So he's not
Which
out
is
yet.
probably
Despite-
probably
I mean, this is
10
very,
minutes
very like, very slender man. Like he's not a very tall man. So you get through this body real quick.
Oh, good.
There's a skeleton real quick. Like
Wow.
you guys are actually a little like you guys murder.
horrified.
Wow.
I mean, you ate that man faster than I ate that sandwich.
Honestly.
It's
I
like that
still have
scene
some sandwich.
in Predator 2 where like they cut off Bill Pullman's head and like he puts it through like whatever the Predator machine and he's just got a perfectly preserved skull like and you're like
So it's
how-
perfectly preserved.
Yeah, he's like a perfectly preserved like skeleton now.
Wow.
Still wearing pants and with sunglasses on.
I can't believe you ate around the pants.
Yeah, that was amazing. Practice. Dexterous
Really,
tongue.
really.
I don't know how you did that.
All right, let's get this Misha Collins
Okay.
going. I mean,
So-
Honey Heist.
So, okay, I agree with Babylon that we should talk to Misha Collins when he's in his like dressing room area thing before he's at the panel.
It's probably already at the panel.
You
It's
think-
like
We
20
have
minutes from
we
now.
did
Okay,
eat
you did eat that man in
Man,
only 5
it
minutes.
It might.
'Cause-
Look.
Because everyone will be distracted when they're at the panel, and then we can.
Do we
we'll
know where the
easily-
holding area is?
Yeah, it's down the hall.
We don't know where it is. We know where the panel.
Where the
is.
panel is.
We were told where the panel was.
This is the.
This is the bathroom.
No,
Is this
they.
a big panel? It's the super now.
It's gotta be the
no,
biggest.
they.
Well,
no,
the
I
Sam and
didn't.
Dean
They
aren't there.
no, because they did. They
It's just
pointed us to
Castiel.
where the holding
It's
area
Castiel,
was.
so
They
it's
pointed like down the hall where the panel was. But
No, because you had also said the holding area.
yeah,
as well.
it's probably pretty close to there. So
Yeah.
you might be able to find it. Like,
Yeah.
You don't have exact directions, but you can search around if you wanted to.
How much time do we have now?
I would say you have about 20 minutes.
So we need to go.
If you stick your tongue out, can you catch the scent of Castiel?
Wait, I can't smell with my tongue. What
Like a
kind of
snake.
crazy things are you talking?
I mean, he's.
But I can stick my tongue around corners and see what's happening. It's like eyeballs.
So, let's go down
You
the
know what I
hallway a
could
little
do?
bit further.
I could sense an angel's presence
Okay.
because I can sense honey, and angels are made of honey. Canon.
Yeah.
It's my one. I sense honey.
Yeah, it's canon. And as you know, as a longtime Supernatural fan, Misha Collins has his own beekeeping hive. Sure. So, and, like,
Okay.
it's not very big, but you know, he keeps bees.
Yeah.
So he has a lingering scent of honey.
I will-
Okay. So we can have Lobo stick.
Yeah.
Lobo's-
Well, Lobo, as a sun bear, has the ability to sense honey.
Yeah.
Great.
And Misha
You want me to
Collins
get another band?
is
Yes,
my
ma'am.
soul honey. Here comes Misha Collins. I'm coming to you. So I get 2 dice. 'cause
Yeah, go
this
for
is
it.
totally in my wheelhouse. And you know what? What am I, a bear? Oh, I mean, is that a bear stat?
Yeah, that's bear.
Yeah, you got
Heck
it.
yeah! I totally done did it. Now I'm more bear than criminal, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Misha Collins.
So your tongue kind of goes out and like starts like licking the air and occasionally touching like doorknobs and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. And you guys start following as you lead them perfectly right to a big door that says green room.
Oh, and this door, y'all, is the answer to everything we've
Can I
been
kick
looking
it in?
for.
Yeah, go for it.
Is that bear?
I would just say you could probably just do it. You're a bear. You
Okay.
wouldn't have to roll to. A bear doesn't have to. You roll when the question's in doubt. When it's
Okay.
and I don't doubt that any bear could kick in any door at any moment.
So you're freaking out about Misha Collins, and I just.
Oh, and then I stroll right in. I'm waving at the first person I see. Who is that?
First person you see is you see that there is like a chair, much like this one, a very tall chair, and its back is to you.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, there's a chair. His back is to us.
I just like flip it around.
What?
Okay.
Do not hurt Misha Collins. He is a gift
You
to
f-
mankind.
You flip it around, and instead of Misha Collins, you see a mustachioed man. He goes,
God,
"Well, if it isn't the
It's-
bears."
the zookeeper. Holy
It's the
crap.
zookeeper.
Oh no.
I go to just
All right.
maul that must-
I
that smug
also
must-
attack him.
Okay.
Okay.
What have you done with Misha
Yeah.
Collins?
So do we all just attack him?
I go
Do
to.
you want to go first?
I specifically tried to maul his mouth and mustache off.
Okay, go for it.
I get a 2.
And what's your bear at?
3.
Okay, yeah. So you swipe at him and knock him back. He goes, "You think a simple swipe will just stop me? I don't think so,
Did I at
bears."
least get his mustache off?
You swipe. He had kind of like a pork pie hat, and that comes off, and he's like his hair is slightly more messy, but he's like, I spent my whole life fighting bears in the dark continent. You think you can stop me?
Okay. I reach out and like settle him down, and then kind of pat him on the side of the face as if to be like, "Tell me your story."
Okay,
Why are we
that's
talking to the
definitely a
zookeeper?
face thing and a criminal thing, so you get to roll 2.
A 2 and a 6.
Okay, one of those probably passes. Yeah.
What's your
Yeah, the 2 would definitely pass. So you that plan goes off the hitch. You move one of your bears to criminal.
You may need to eat some more honey.
Yeah,
I think we need to eat more honey.
yeah,
Wait, so can I just do that?
yeah. You can
Eat
just
more honey.
eat more honey, and then. But yeah,
Because
so
you're
you
supposed to be at 6.
so he starts like, bring it, Baz, and then you place your hand in. And he goes, what? This sympathy from a bear? No, I've seen everything.
I'm jumping on him and going full honey badger.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's a very bear.
because my specialty is carnage.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. A 1 and a 3.
Yeah, so you go. He's like, distracting me with your kindness, just like a bear.
That means
So
your bear
while-
is 5 and
Yeah.
your criminal's 1 now.
Bears.
I would like to rifle through some papers looking for signs of Misha Collins.
Okay,
What's happening?
what do you roll? What are you doing?
I'm going to look through the papers to find Misha Collins
Okay.
because this is a criminal thing, and I'm very bare right now, and I need to balance.
Okay.
I need to balance.
Thank
the
you,
force.
BSB Care, for that very generous donation.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
so you look through the papers. Jack, you get +2 to bears, and then everyone else gets another +1 to bears. But you start looking through these papers, Lobo, and then you're.
Do I have to roll for it?
I'm gonna say right now you don't,
Okay.
because you start reading these papers,
I'm reading papers.
and
I'm
and
the best bear in the world.
and
I'm
these
using my
start,
tongue to move them around.
yeah, you're using your tongue to move them around, and then you notice something, that these aren't papers about the Misha Collins. These are files on all of you, files that the zookeeper has been keeping on you. It talks about Babylon's former criminal enterprises. It talks about your unhinged like murder spree. It talks about some of the savory details about your life that you don't wish people to know. And then you get to the last page where it says, Lobo, this sad individual who was raised by bears and doesn't realize that he's been a human this whole time.
What the F?
Yeah. You come to the gripping realization that you have never been a bear.
Oh, shit.
You were raised by bears, and this entire time. So thank you, BSB Care, for activating the final tier, raised by bears.
Oh,
completely challenging everything you knew about yourself in your head.
oh, no. Mind is blown. Where'd I get this super long tongue from?
It's not super
Creepy.
long. You've just been sticking your short human tongue out.
I mean, it's pretty long for a human tongue.
Yeah, you can touch your nose and stuff. But,
Yeah.
but that's just about it.
Am I hairy? Am I wearing like a fur
I mean,
suit?
yeah. I mean, you're like very unkempt and covered in hair and stuff like that. But like all your life, you've been you were like.
Do they know I'm a human?
No,
Am I
they-
the only one who didn't know?
None of you knew. They all assumed you were a bear.
Can we see those files?
Yeah, but
No,
you're bears.
you can't. I quickly eat the paper.
So I would say you can like shove those all in your mouth and like try and eat them real quick and like.
But you're also a
My bear
human,
sense
not a
are so
bear.
high.
Yeah. Because what you're realizing now is that as a child you remember you're crying out to your captors and they said no, you're not a people, you're bear now. You're bear now.
Holy crap.
So you've been
I was part of the bear rodeo
Yeah.
all along.
Yeah.
Doing shows for bears.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
Yeah. So you come to this realization after Babylon finally takes down the zookeeper and you say, I knew it would be bears. Bears would be the ones that took me down. You'll never find Misha.
You never find Misha.
He died?
Yeah.
What? His
start-
last words were, "You'll never find Misha."
I start eating him.
Okay.
Okay,
That's-
great. Go for it.
So are you like panicking right now? Are you trying to eat all these papers?
Are you
Oh, I'm only
suppressing
eating the
this,
one
or
paper.
how are you dealing with this? How are you feeling?
Well, like right now, I definitely need to spend time with a therapist. But my first thought is that if these bears find out I'm a human, they're going to leave my skeleton with some sunglasses on
Sunglasses on.
here in this room. So I'm like, no, this is a secret, and I'm going to distract you from knowing that I'm a human by. I can speak bear though. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm
Lobo.
really the coolest human alive, is what it is,
Yeah.
and I'm like. Oh, y'all, look at these papers I found on you guys. He's found your secrets. You should look at them.
Okay.
Where's yours?
He didn't have nothing on me. I ain't got secrets. I'm a washed up rodeo person who steals things with their tongue / bear. Really a bear. Very bear-like. Roar. Hey, guys. What did he say? We'll never find Misha Collins? This is terrible. Distractions. Don't look at me. Here's your
That-
papers. Oh my gosh.
I grab my file and I stuff it into my sleek fur.
I wrap my file around the part of him that I'm eating.
I just fold mine up and stick it in my fez.
Yeah.
You know, where I keep my things.
Yeah. Obviously.
Well, I'm just gonna back out of this room. real
Where
slow.
do you think you're
I'm
going?
going to find Misha Collins.
You are staying with us, Lobo. That's a very odd thing for you to do.
Is it really?
just
How
be-
is that odd?
to
From
just
the
be-
moment we arrived here, I was
You've
like,
been,
Misha Collins, Misha Collins.
but
Cast
you
me
are
out.
backing out very slowly,
Well, I just said I was gonna backing out real
Lobo.
slowly. So,
Lobo.
all right, fine. I'll tell you, I don't. Us find Misha Collins is what I say, because he's the key to this whole thing.
Lobo.
Why did the zookeeper know to come get Misha Collins of all people? How did he know to imitate this delicious smell of Misha Collins honey?
Okay. Did you
It's a
leave
mystery.
his clothes when you ate him?
And the mustache is perfectly preserved.
Okay,
Yeah.
we go through the
There's a
mustache.
skeleton with a very fine mustache.
Yeah.
Okay, we go through the mustache and the clothes. I go through the mustache and the clothes to see like what's in there.
You find like little bits of paper. One thing you do find is a picture of
Nope.
Nope. You find a picture of a bear who is yellow and wears a red shirt, and there's something written on the back of the picture.
What?
Oh, so we flip it. What does it say?
This looks like gibberish. I never understood human.
I
So
mean,
we don't know.
Who can read?
Well, I'll take
I don't
it.
know. We all read those files a minute ago.
Well,
Apparently.
I'll
smart
take it.
sometimes.
I'm taking it from them to try and read the back of it.
Yeah,
Okay, you're gonna
surely
try
in
and
your
read it?
years.
so
of
you gotta
work,
roll. You gotta roll criminal,
Yeah.
and you're the brain, so you get to roll 2.
Yeah. Oh boy. Can I add one to my criminal?
Yes, you can.
Please. I
But
do have
it's
to
only
eat
for
honey,
this
right?
roll.
Yeah, it's only for this
Oh,
roll.
it's only for this roll.
Yeah, it's basically on the roll you get a plus. It's like if you watch the Iron Keep Chronicles, it's a similar mechanic to the bump mechanic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Every
Can I roll
Wednesday.
and then
If you eat
And
honey,
then
it
eat
makes
the
you
honey.
more bear, not more criminal.
does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
eating honey makes you more bear. To be
Oh.
more criminal,
You have to have
you have
flashback
you
to
have to have
the
a
planning
flashback
phase.
to the plan.
Oh, okay.
But luckily, you guys are really focusing on criminal. So
Well, I've worked with Red Shirt before.
all right.
You know,
Yeah.
I know him. Nope.
Failure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're more bear now.
Well,
Oh, you're
well, I
all
already.
bear
Well,
now.
I was all bear.
He's 5 bear, 1
Yeah.
criminal.
Yeah, because I didn't have a lot of criminal
He used
chances.
rolled to be used +1 to make
Yeah,
it
I
2
can do a
criminal.
re-roll though. I can
Yeah,
use my
trouble
reroll.
passed.
Oh, your memories.
Yeah. So think
Working
back
with red shirt.
at your times of attempting to read the inane scribblings of humans.
My last heist. It all came down to trying to read a map. And I'd seen so many maps before. And they troubled me. They troubled me so much. But I had gotten them. And this last time, I had to put all of my effort into figuring out how to get from the front door to the safe on the 5th floor. And we got there. And that just, it wiped me out. Trying to read all of the inane scribbles in cursive, cause god damn we couldn't find a more updated map. And that was my last heist. So it's coming back. Why I left the game.
Oh.
So I'm out.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like that's the idea. What does this mean?
Well, I mean, normally it would end, but we
Yeah.
got time. So I would say you can spend some of those extra criminal points to like keep yourself afloat.
Well, that's what I've been trying to do, but you can only can I use multiple ones?
Can you? Yeah, can.
I'll let you juice this roll.
And I'm just because it's we're only
I'll say-
an hour
yeah,
and a
I'll
half
say- yeah,
in.
I'll say that for this, you
Yeah.
you can't quite get the crux of it, but you do pick out a few words you get the sense that there was information that the zookeeper had on you that he got from this bear somehow.
Okay. This.
And I would let you move a point from bear to criminal. For that.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I would like to be able to keep playing.
No, get out.
But
I mean, it's
clearly that's
fine.
the strategy of this game is that if you start tending too hard one way or the other, you have to
Yeah.
deliberately do things
Yeah,
the other
it's just been hard to apply the brains thing to this game so far. So it's
Yeah.
you know,
You don't have to worry about
Yeah.
just be a bear or be a criminal.
yeah.
So you get that's sort of the information you've got that he somehow got information on you from some means.
So what does it say?
Come on, man, spill the beans.
That damn fucking bear. You know the bear that gave us this mission?
Red shirt.
Red Shirt. Yeah.
Mhm.
The zookeeper's got dirt on us. That's why he had those files.
Which I just handed to
He's
you.
got info. He got
Well,
the
he's
info
dead now.
from Red Shirt.
Got to kill
Why
the
has Red Shirt got dossiers on us?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna kill
Zookeeper's
that
got
red
terrible
shirt.
handwriting.
That's why you couldn't read it.
Is there only one way in or out of this room?
No, there is the door you came in, and then there's clearly a door that probably leads towards the stage.
Totally
Okay, so
going to
that's
that door.
probably where Castiel
That's
went.
That must be where Castiel is. I need to see my angel.
So you're gonna go through that door.
Heck yeah.
So you go through that door, and it's a very tight sort of hallway. You guys kind of have to go one at a time. Maybe,
I
you're-
keep saying, whoa, it's so tight because I'm such a big bear.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
I
trotting
mean, the
along.
two of you definitely can't stand together, but the two of you can kind of, because you're both kind of smaller. You're noticing that, like Lobo actually fits a lot easier into some of these places.
I'm still like, I'm
Yeah,
walking on
you're-
all fours
yeah, but-
all the time. And I'm like I'm like trotting next to.
Yeah. So you guys make your way down here a little bit, and then you notice that as you're there, down this hallway, I'm gonna say, you guys continue, and there's like a click noise, and then two gates drop on either side of you.
Of
And then,
who?
Of all of you.
Of all of us.
What? A huge gate?
Yeah, like two
Yeah.
gates on either side.
No.
What the?
So we're trapped?
How did someone know we would try to find Misha Collins this hard?
Yeah, and then you hear a very noticeable.
Oh no. Okay.
Like
that's
of gas?
Gas. That's gas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huh.
All right.
Very big snake.
Big snake.
Too
I
soon,
straightened
man.
my cowboy
Too
hat.
soon. Nick's in the hospital.
Yeah.
Right? It's not funny.
I rip the shirt off and I like tie it around my mouth.
That's a very criminal thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still at 3 on criminal, so I'm gonna use another one of the plus.
Yeah, to get yourself. Would you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Yeah. So you managed to do that. So you move 1 point from bear to criminal, and with
So
that
I'm at-
success, you can juice that.
4 criminal and 2 bear.
Mm-hmm. So you managed to sort of tie this around your face, kind of delaying the inevitable poison, maybe blocking it out.
Okay.
What is the gate? Is this a tight gate?
It looks like it just kind of fell on a hinge.
Is it bars? Is it
Yeah, it's
a
just
wall?
like prison bar kind of gate. Like
Is
yeah.
there
Fell on-
anything in the enclosure where we are? Anything
No,
else?
it's a pretty solid hallway. There are some like cork boards and stuff like that along the wall, and it's very bare. It's very like a tunnel.
Why
Yeah.
don't you
cork
just,
boards.
you just
Yeah.
tried like throwing
Just get the
your-
cork boards. Smash your face into them.
I mean, you guys are
This'll do
you guys are grizzlies. You could just
Yeah, why
throw
don't we
yourselves
just-
at
So
it.
why don't we just
Yeah.
Why don't
Yeah.
we just like use our grizzly bear strength to like bash against those bars?
All right.
Were they made for grizzly bears? Like, is this a trap for bears, specifically for bears, which I am definitely a bear?
I would say yeah, definitely. And let's see, what were you again? What was your role in this?
Me, I'm face.
Face. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you can roll just like bear.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm doing it with her, so.
All right.
Okay.
You can
all
both roll bear.
right. Wait, I'm gonna use one
Yeah.
of mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I would say you're more helping her, so she succeeded. So you kind of like and just like knock it. And these were very weak gates. I don't know what they were expecting, but they
It's
were
just like
not
a trick?
expecting. Yeah, there's still some gas, but it looks like it was a very localized area, and you're realizing that like this is probably a human trap.
It was a trap for it was a trap for Misha Collins. We have totally been a trap.
Wait,
Misha
wait,
Collins. Catch
a
Misha
human-
Collins.
Like a trap to keep humans, or
It looks like this was
trap
probably more
created-
designed for humans. Maybe they wanted it to get bears, but if they did, they did a poor job.
Okay.
Are we, like,
What's at
behind
the
a
end of the
curtain?
hallway? Is it just another
Yeah, at
door?
the end of the hallway, there's another door.
Okay, I'm gonna run down to the end and like open pull on the handle and open the door to poke my nose around to see what's.
As you do that, I just run through the door.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't see.
So you kind of like
us hanging back
slowly
with the
kind
gas.
of like drain it, and then like bam.
Misha
Yeah.
Collins.
And then as you bust through, you see just the biggest hall there, because Misha Collins deserves the biggest hall. Crowded, packed with people, everyone cheering, and you notice the panel is currently going on right now.
Okay.
Misha Collins is answering some. He's telling a very funny anecdote about one time where him on the set, and he's
Can I run and just pounce on him?
If you pounce on
Okay,
Misha
God.
Collins,
is there a line of people waiting to ask questions?
yeah, they're definitely like people
Okay.
asking questions.
I
like,
wanna, like-
I was wondering in season 9, like, was that a direct reference to when you became part of the Leviathans and your time inside in Purgatory, or was that like an intentional?
Okay. I want to like.
yes, it was.
I want to walk along.
He's like,
the-
sure, buddy, I guess.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a really
That was
good
good.
Misha Collins.
So everyone's like waiting. I want to walk along the line and like pat people on the back, like, hey, yeah, I'm supposed to be here, sort of thing, and then like get to that.
Are we at
front.
the back or the front?
Oh wait,
You're
I
at-
can't speak.
You're at the.
Have
You
a
guys are
sound
actually.
bench.
You're at the side of the stage. Like, this is how they get in and out for like the actors and stuff. So you're not like in the
not
back
in
where
the back.
with the
Oh.
plebeians. You're by the stage entrance.
I have a staff badge, by the way.
Oh, you have a staff badge. Okay.
You're
And
gonna run for
and you're
Misha
wearing
Collins?
the shirt.
I-
I'm going to try and outrun her.
I run to pounce on him because I want to ask him.
Nope,
about what
I'm
money is.
outrunning her to Misha Collins.
I
Oh,
would
and
say.
I'm gonna run alongside her and like do like bear thumbs up to the crowd.
Okay, I would
So
say
they don't worry.
opposing bear rolls.
Okay.
And then you can do a criminal roll.
Can I apply terrifying to this?
Oof.
As
yeah.
I run and.
Are you trying to be terrifying?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Should
And I'm trying to be.
I'm
slick.
curious as to
Yeah.
what the end
Face.
goal to this is.
So-
what?
And
I
you're
want to
just
ask
trying
him
to
questions.
stop. You're
I
trying
mean,
to
we-
stop.
I'm trying to beat her to Misha Collins so
Yeah.
that she doesn't turn him into a skeleton.
I'm gonna kidnap him for us to ask him questions.
I'm kidnapping first.
I got a 1.
Wait.
So.
All right. Now you go.
What the?
Go. This is opposing. 4. So you pass, but you're able to like keep up. So you keep her from like completely crushing Misha Collins to death,
Uh-huh.
but it definitely gets tackled. And then you're gonna try and
I'm-
smooth criminal. Like,
Yeah.
like everything's okay.
Everything's great to try and help him not like
Yeah.
people not get upset that there's a bear trying to tackle him.
Oops. And I'm gonna be
Reroll.
saying Castiel.
I mean, you definitely pass, and people are like, "Hey, yeah, I get it. This is just like in season 11 during the musical, where
I
Wait, so
love
do I
the
have to-
musical
sorry,
episode.
do I
Don't
move
even
it?
make fun of that.
yeah, you
episode.
move.
It's not a musical.
Wait,
Uh,
I did good on
yeah,
criminal.
you did
The one
good.
where
Well,
the high
because
school
it went
kids
off
made a
without a
musical
hit, you
of
move one from
Supernatural?
bear to criminal.
There's a musical in the episode. The episode's not a musical.
Yeah.
episode.
So now you.
Same
Honey,
difference.
Yeah, you can eat.
I'm gonna eat the honey.
I'm gonna try to drag Misha Collins off stage by his
Where
like,
where are you going though?
I
Are we
wanna
going
get him
back to the
back
Back
whole
to that green room.
back to the green room?
With the
Okay.
through the gas.
I'm
That's
trying to
okay.
get
It's
him off.
dissipated.
Yeah,
I'm not
by this
thinking-
point, it's probably dissipated.
I'm not
Yeah.
thinking, guys. I just want to.
Yeah.
I want to eat
On
it.
him.
So you start.
Don't
I'm-
eat him.
I'm
Don't
gonna
eat
kinda-
him. Don't eat him.
I'm gonna
Don't eat him.
I'm gonna
Don't eat him.
like kind of like
Don't.
tempt
him.
Sir Remington to like follow me back to because I know he's in like bear mode. Like follow me back to the green room with him.
Are you following?
I'm dragging Misha Collins by dragging him away.
So you like grab him by like the back of his shirt.
Oh,
He's
like
like,
a
well,
cat.
I guess the panel's over. I guess. All right, see you guys next year at HoneyCon. I guess I gotta go. They're calling me off.
Yep. So I'm following, but I'm
He's so laid back. What a great guy.
I'm like slightly like smelling and like really wanting to eat him and just kind of.
No. And like so I keep
Back
saying-
off, buddy. I got a wife.
God.
I'm making Misha Collins sound like a real asshole, and I don't get that. He's a very nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Flame war against Misha Collins.
Yeah.
I just growl.
It's
There's a
it's
lot
about
of-
time someone take Misha Collins down a peg.
Turns out he's watching the stream.
I just growl.
Oh
So-
no, he knows that I know where
I
he
switched
used to
between
live.
telling Sir Remington not to eat Misha Collins and then telling Misha Collins that I'm his biggest bear fan, but definitely a bear, but a bear fan of him and his show, and a fan and a bear, but also a bear, but really a fan.
Okay,
So
I'm
you're saying
also-
this in bear.
Yeah.
you're saying that to him, and yeah, you're somehow managing to do it in your native bear tongue,
Thank you.
but in a way that
Is he understanding me?
he's at least slightly reassured because of reasons.
So
I'm like petting Sir Remington to like calm him to not make him,
Just a taste. Can I just
Yeah.
eat his leg?
I'm trying to use my like we're both grizzlies sort of thing, like that we have a connection. So I'm like just doing reassuring pets to like try and calm him a little bit just so he can just drag without incident.
I'm gonna,
Everyone here's a
are,
bear.
are we back to the green room?
You guys, yeah, you can drag
Okay,
him back.
I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
Yeah, good idea.
Because I know that we didn't drive through that door. So, making sure that everything's
When
closed.
I was here
I'm
last, there wasn't a skeleton.
also gonna move the big chair against the door so people don't get in that
So
way.
Remington just kind of growls.
So what is this? The security? What's going on?
All right, first of all, I am your biggest bear fan, and a bear, as I have said many times. Second of all, you clearly know where the Ultra Dense Mega Honey is. We'd like you to show it to us. And on the way, can we talk about that episode when Castiel
Lobo,
had a
later.
girlfriend with
Lobo,
the other angel?
later,
No,
later,
I'm gonna give you
later.
I'm gonna give you a choice. You can say all of that in English and not have to roll.
You motherfucker! You motherfucker! No, I will say it in bear.
Okay.
In the files that we found, are there any like images or anything of the honey that we're
Totally.
after?
There's nothing about the honey, but there's definitely you notice pictures about there's a picture of the sail race that you were a part of. So it's like just your past. It's not like
Nothing
the current
about the honey.
information. It's
Okay.
just like who you guys were.
All right.
All right, guys, I have an idea. That red shirt thing. Have Misha Collins read it.
Out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
So-
read it out loud. So first, I'm going to show
Or
him. I want to show him
So-
the picture of my sailboat thing, so he's like calm. He's dealing with a fellow celebrity.
Yeah.
And can I eat one of his hands?
No.
He's
No.
not
So
gonna read
I
it.
No.
I take
Finger?
I take
No.
the picture out from under my fez and I hand it to him and kind of like point
Me.
and flip it over like to where the words are
Yeah.
and keep pointing.
Okay. He pulls out a pen and signs it and hands it back to you.
I go, read.
So you're gonna try and say read.
Yeah.
So that's criminal.
Yeah.
And use one
Would
of your
that
plus
be-
ones.
Would that be brains? Would I be using that?
Yeah, you'd be using your brains.
Okay, so I'd be rolling 2. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna use one of my
You pluses.
pluses. 'Cause I have so many of them.
Dumb, I am 3 and 3 on
Yeah,
bear
you got it.
criminal.
1 and 6.
You got it. You got it. You say
I figured.
you garble together the words read and goes okay. This is the known criminal. Goes by the moniker Pooh Bear. He is currently trying to get out of his own criminal life by turning over some of his compatriots.
That's us.
We are
knew that
totally
bear.
fellow bears of the Pooh Bear that
Eat
he
one
is
of Misha
currently
Collins'
setting
hands.
This is a trap.
Do not eat Misha Collins' hands. If she tries to eat Misha Collins' hands,
I eat
Is
one of
there
his hands
even-
out of anger.
no.
No.
I would
No.
I would say then just I'm gonna make you both do just a naked roll, just like no stats, just like both of you roll, and whoever gets the lowest.
It's the lowest.
Yeah.
Go first.
It's like a game of chicken right now.
Oh!
Damn
Okay.
it.
You eat one of his hands?
You successfully take off one of Misha Collins' hands.
And the bones just fall.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you go ha. But and not only the bones fall, it's still perfectly in hand shape. I don't know how you do it, but you do it.
Unhinged.
So how's Misha doing? Is he freaking out?
He looks at the stump where his right hand used to be and just goes, "Oh God! Ah! 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 Oh no!"
Well, now he can't tell us where the honey is.
Is there even honey? Is this a trap?
Is all of this an elaborate trap? The only way to find out is to move out of this room and go our separate directions.
No.
Very
No.
slowly.
No. We are all going to stay here. We have to figure out, do we want to go after this honey, or do we
Well,
want
if
to try and take
someone
out,
hadn't eaten
take
his
out
hand, we
Red
might
Shirt?
ask him if he knew where the honey was.
Tell him I'll eat another one if he doesn't tell us where the honey is.
Do you think he knows where Red Shirt is? No.
Misha Collins? No, the zookeeper knew that, and someone
That's
ate
right,
that
that's
person too. So someone keeps eating all our sources of information.
It's a little
Unhinged.
suspicious.
Unhinged.
Yeah, who's suspicious here is the bear that keeps eating the people who might tell us.
You knew what you got
You're
yourselves
protected
into
Pooh Bear. Turn on that bear. Turn on that bear.
after 2014. Are you really surprised?
You don't want to call back 2014.
I don't want to remember.
Are you really surprised?
No.
Are you trying to move a stat from bear to criminal?
I have a lot of criminal, actually.
Okay.
Are you really, really surprised? I'm
That
trying
you would eat.
If anyone
eat
here's a
bagels could be
traitor-
useful to us.
If anyone here's a traitor, it's you. You're the only one without a criminal past.
What? No, I have a criminal past.
There's no dossier on you.
Yeah, where is it? Show
I,
it to us.
I ate it.
Why?
Why?
Why'd
Because
you eat
my
it,
criminal
Lobo?
past is so much more terrible than any
mine.
of yours, and I don't want you to know.
I get up real intimidating and
I
come
killed
into your face.
I killed the president.
That's a lie.
That's not true.
That's my
Totally true.
That would have been in the news.
I get
You
up-
can't read the news. Why would you say? You
I've
don't
watched
know.
the news.
I would have heard it from
So,
all of my
Sir
little
Remington gets
songbirds.
corners you.
I was not the president of the United States. You're making
Tell
weird
us the
assumptions.
truth. Why'd you eat your dossier?
Why'd you eat it?
Because I didn't want y'all to know, all y'all to know what a vicious, terrible criminal
Oh,
I am.
please.
I'm trying to get out of that
come
life.
on. You're talking to two grizzlies here.
You're right. I am talking to two grizzly bears.
For such a small bear. Can I use an intimidation?
Wait.
A bearish intimidation.
Don't. Bear intimidation?
I'm
Terrified.
gonna have you guys roll your bear against each other.
No! My bear is the worst. Actually, I'm actually pretty even right now.
This is my spinach.
Apply this like we're doing this.
Oh, if that's what's happening.
Oh my
I mean, if we're playing that game.
It's like cloyingly sweet.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, you can do it more than once.
Oh my god.
Banana.
Well,
Now I'm 4 bear and 2
This
criminal.
is like a fucking. This is like
I'm
fucking
forbearing to
chicken.
criminal.
All right.
You have to make muscles and then
Yeah.
show up on your
How cute.
beehives.
You go first. Motherfucker!
You can still tie it up.
Hang on. Which of these dice is rolling well?
Oh! Uh-oh. Starting to feel a little intimidated.
Can I use some of my?
Not for this, because I would say because it just roll up. I would say you are very intimidated. You can't like pry all the information, but you do intimidate your character a bit.
She intimidates my character, so I will throw up my dossier, and it will be soaked in stomach juices and honey, and I'm like, here's my dossier. Read it, you fuckers.
And
Is it in one piece? It's like,
I'm taking it.
Okay.
And is it in one piece or is it?
It's still in kind of one piece, but I mean, you're bear, so it'd be hard to read anyways. But it's not still kind of harder to read than it would have been anyways to decipher. But you do notice it does say a lot about just being captured and spending many years locked in a cage. Is what you kind of discern from this.
what do
Were
you
you,
discern from that?
Circus bear?
I was a circus bear adjacent with the rodeo. It was like being a circus bear. I wore a costume, jumped into barrels.
Who
Did
captured you?
the rodeo folk.
What was the last words from your mama bear?
I don't even remember. I was too young. I don't even recall. I was just a wee cub. I
I'll
suppose
eat
she
another
was
one
still
of Misha Collins' hands if
hibernating.
you lie to us.
I'm gonna take the dossier and like hold it back up to Misha, who's probably still screaming.
Yeah.
He's saying this whole time.
And I'm gonna like use the like. I don't want to do the carnage thing because I don't want to kill him.
But like, if you like ask him to read again,
Yeah.
he would probably do it. But also, last time you asked him, you bit off one of his hands after he did what you asked him to do.
I didn't.
Okay.
He did.
Okay, I start massaging his shoulders.
Okay, I would
Sorry,
say
you.
make a criminal roll.
Oh, why do I keep doing this? Is it like a face thing?
Yeah, it's definitely a face
Yes.
thing. 4, and
Oh.
you're you're good. So you like calm Misha down. And he's like,
I'm gonna eat another honey.
And so I point at it and go, read.
yeah,
So I do that
yeah.
again. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So he goes, please, I got a family. Okay.
Read.
Read. It's so damaged. Raised by bears, captured young, family doesn't know. It's real hard to read. It's real damaged. I'm sorry.
What you gonna do? Misha Collins, let's go to that. Remember that honey we was after?
Why is it noteworthy that you were raised by bears?
It's just a typo, I'm sure.
Mine
Just a
doesn't say
typo.
raised by bears.
Well,
Mine doesn't
you
say raised
weren't
by
captured,
bears.
were
His
ya?
doesn't say raised by bears.
You don't know. You can't read.
I can read
No, you
sometimes.
Can't. You cannot read. Let's go find this honey. Hey guys, I'm sure at this point there's some type of security coming for us because we kidnapped Misha Collins off a stage in front of a lot of people.
But
Oh,
you,
God damn it.
she said like everything okay. Okay.
No,
And we barricaded the doors.
Yeah.
And you
And
bit
so-
off his hand and he's been
Barricaded.
screaming.
Okay, are there any vents like air ducts or anything visible?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we even
Things
fit through
Gary
that?
for
He
the
can.
fall. Yeah. You notice that there's kind of a looks like a central air sort of unit in the wall.
So what are we doing? Are we going after Red Shirt? Are we?
Yeah, we should decide.
I
I mean,
I want to go murder that red shirt right now.
Because my wonder is
Is this
there honey?
I mean, I'll tell you that there's probably honey.
It's called honeycomb.
So do you think we can get that honey and get away with what we're doing? Because we're set up to fail right now. Do we include getting rid of Red Shirt in our plan?
That's all I want to do is go get that motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't think we have a
Where-
choice of getting rid
Yeah.
of Red Shirt.
We have to.
It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's more of a matter
Whether
of
we do
when.
it here or now,
Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay.
Because at this point we either do this now and we have to, or like we have to leave,
Yeah.
or we have to get the honey, and it would feel very, and chances are Red Shirt's not even at the warehouse anymore.
No, he's not at the warehouse.
I can get his scent.
What?
Get his scent.
Get his scent.
Yeah.
I thought you said I could get his set. And I was like,
Instead of what?
he's been doing music.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
how we know each other. I played the
His
harmonica
set,
in his
the
band.
card game. Yeah.
Okay, so the things we have right now are your harmonica,
That's right, we do.
a skeleton.
Which is what makes me very important to this group.
I have
I'm
a staff.
basically a linchpin with my harmonica.
Still have a staff badge.
You have a staff badge.
I got nothing.
There's a mustache in the room.
But it's attached to a skull.
Oh,
very-
I didn't realize it was still attached.
No,
to
no,
the
she
skull.
very
Yes.
carefully kept it still on the skull.
Okay, and pants. A pair of pants.
And
That was in the
shirt.
bathroom,
He's
right?
wearing the
Yeah,
old
you left the
clothes.
pants behind. You have the shirt though.
I used it as a gas mask and then ripped it off, so it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
still in the hallway.
No, I meant the zookeeper's pants.
Oh yeah, he's still got pants.
He's still got clothes.
He's got a
Yeah,
very
it's all
bespoke suit.
I didn't
Yeah.
eat the suit at all.
So
Someone should
I,
put on
I
that
think
suit.
I think we should get the honey because we can do that. We are skilled enough to do that,
Really?
and then go get Red
We
Shirt.
can't even talk to Misha Collins.
If somebody would stop, one, eating hands, and two, stop sidetracking us.
Don't like what I do.
All right, I say we get the honey and we do it in style.
Let's do it. Let's screw.
I say we do
Screw subtlety. Charge. Charge towards the honey. Maul everyone in your way.
So I just run out the door and start murdering people.
Okay, so you guys,
It's probably not the best idea.
you head out and you notice like just once you get to the show floor, it's pretty clear where the honey's going to be. It's like dead center. It's a very big display. It's like ultra dense mega honey from very posh bees. It's like lights and everything. It's like the big attraction.
But it's not there.
It's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So you
As I
got
run,
okay.
there's like a
You got-
gleam in my eye.
Yeah, you're gonna go full bear on this. Yeah, I
Yep.
would say definitely roll bear on this. As you try and
Is
just
this terrifying to literally the entire convention?
yeah, an unhinged bear is going after everybody.
So terrifying is my specialty. Yeah, I pass.
Yeah, so you just start brah, brah, like you're like knocking people over, like just like slicing at them and like cutting your way through the crowd
As I'm
pretty
doing,
well.
I'm like
What's-
laughing and smiling.
What's
and
your end game here? I'm just curious.
we follow along in the trail of carnage, or at least I do.
Yeah. I'd say-
Casually.
I do too.
Yeah, but it's getting. I mean, the crowd gets thicker and thicker, so it's not as easy to like push your way through. So you're gonna probably have to like either all of you start mauling people to death, or try and like how else are you gonna try and push your way through this?
Crowd
Okay.
surf.
I start like grabbing pieces of paper from people and like signing them.
That's smart.
Okay, that's definitely a face thing. So. Do you still have Misha Collins with you, or did you leave him
No,
behind?
we left him
No.
behind.
He's back
He's
there without
screaming
his
with a
Yeah. It's
missing
like,
hand.
oh, that's the bear I saw. So try and roll face to see if you can.
But as we
crit
were
him.
leaving, as we left, I stuck my head back in. It's like, I love you. You're my favorite.
You say that
I'm
in
your
English.
biggest. Yeah,
He goes, oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, you,
So-
I'm your biggest
that's
fan.
definitely a good criminal. And you would move one from bear to criminal, unless you want to eat honey again.
Oh my god. My heart is like racing about that honey.
Yeah.
I'll eat the honey.
Why not?
So you start going "Mrrr," and like signing paper, and people like, and that like draws people away from the crowd as you start like, so it eases off your mauling of people and it placates some of the crowd.
I'm maneuvering between people and legs and staying low and, getting my way through because they're all super distracted with this. And so I'm kind of trying to go around a different way so that, it's not all, we can kind of surround it.
Yeah.
They're
All
doing
angles.
that. I find a person to just be like, listen, I was raised as a bear, and I'm trying to think of make a plan for a transition back into humanity. What does it mean to be a person?
Cool. Is this like
I'm with
It-
Adult Swim.
oh sweet. It's like a character I don't know. Is this like
Yeah, but
new
if
show?
I was a character who was raised as a bear, and now is trying to be a human, my gosh, I need to find the people from Adult Swim. This would be the best show ever. I gotta pitch this. But what would I do?
I don't know, like if it were an Adult Swim show, it'd be like you get like a roommate and stuff, and you guys would live in a place, and you'd be weird. It'd be kind of like a mix of like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Squidbillies meets I don't know, but maybe like live action, like Delocated or like Children's Hospital maybe. Like, oh man, if it were like super surreal like Children's Hospital, that would be like crazy.
That's a lot.
I gotta find them Adult Swim people.
So what is the situation right now?
Uh,
Like I've got people around me.
Yeah, you're pushing.
Babylon's like around the other side.
You're pushing through the crowd, but you need like a little bit more to kind of like you can kind of like. But are you gonna like do something to like aid in like
The mauling.
the mauling or like in some way like drawing people away or finding alternate routes or?
I'm finding out different routes.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
kind of like scoping out and stuff.
Yeah, because people are distracted with this unhinged nonsense.
I would.
So
Yeah, I would say that you can roll bear on this, and then
Yeah.
and this is definitely brains. So you're trying to like scope out the most optimum route of mauling people to death.
okay, so I'm rolling bear and not criminal.
Yeah, because it's a very bear thing. You're running around.
Okay.
finding-
Can I add the one or?
Yeah,
Okay.
you
yeah.
can.
So
That passes. So you help find like you're like relaying this information like to your left, to your right as you kind of push through. Still a little bit more, but I would say one more like good mauling roll. You could probably make your way towards the honey.
My bear is at a 4 right now.
Yeah, so that's a pass. All right, so you make it to this glass case, and as it's where we're told it was. It's in the glass case. It's fairly small, but it's like the most pure honey, even from from this distance and from the case, you can just smell how pure this honey is. This is like the most pure honey that you've ever seen. Make it
Smash through the
dance.
glass.
All right. Yeah, you just punch the glass.
That honey.
This honey.
Yeah, it's that.
You get it at Kroger.
I love that Kelly is just keeping it next to her
Yeah.
at this point.
So
I don't need
yeah.
it.
So you punch through and you just you grab it. And then as you do, security's like, hey, put that down, bear.
I toss the honey to you
Okay.
and run and just start attacking security.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll give you a roll for this to like
Okay.
kind of run, and then you can roll
Yeah.
to bear this.
Well, or
You don't need to bear
what
again.
if you
Yeah, I
held
would
Full
say-
bear.
or
Oh,
if
am I
you
full
held
bear?
on to it and I instead out of nowhere lunged at security.
I could hold on to it and run out. You can
Yeah.
lunge at security.
I could like run up to security like I know them, going in for a hug, and then grab them and then throw them across the room.
I could run up to security and then be like, do you know where the Adult Swim people are? I have this show. I need to pitch them.
I would say both of you can try and distract them with your two plans. So
Yeah.
you're like trying to
And
throw
both
one
of
of the
those
guards
fail.
with bear, and then
Going
you
with
are
our
trying to
plan.
criminal your way out of this.
Because it's like under
Looking at you, I got
subterfuge
the
of a
honey.
hug, can I use face?
Yeah, I'll give you.
Okay, great.
She's like,
Yeah.
so it's bear
Shit.
but face.
Yeah. Face bear.
Face bear.
Okay.
That's not gonna. So you fail. Good news is you move a point from criminal to bear without having to eat honey. But you like go and then like you go after it and you see and he pepper sprays you in the face.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. So you're gonna try and ask him about Adult Swim. You're like, hey buddy.
I know about Adult Swim.
Yeah. What does this even count as?
A
I'm a
criminal.
3 in both. So.
Okay, yeah, so that passes. You move one from bear to criminal. He's like, Adult Swim. I mean they got a pretty decent setup outside. Some of their new shows are doing. I heard there's this really awesome show with bears that they're working on.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean,
My idea's already. Oh God.
yeah,
Damn.
they had this big performance. Like I hear
Oh.
a guy died.
Oh,
So
yeah.
is it both the security
I'm
guards or
in.
is it just one security
No,
guard?
it's just the one.
It's just one security
My
guard?
guy just sprayed me in the face.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so he's distracted.
yeah.
Okay, so we can just
I just start running.
get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
So you guys start. You can start making your way through the crowds. Like people are freaking out. There's a lot
Now
of
that
chaos now.
I've got the honey, so I'm relying on you to tell me where to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have to like carnage our way out of here?
No, I would say you can pretty easily like work your way out of this place. But so now where are you guys headed? Thank you.
Out
Uh,
with the convention.
Thank you, Michael McDonald
McDonald
Smooth,
Smooth.
for the follow. We appreciate it. So where are you guys gonna go?
Xenar Faye!
Thanks for the resubs.
Oh, that's a good question.
To the woods.
Yeah, are there woods nearby?
Yeah,
What about
around the
lake,
lake.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we could just
We
run
shouldn't
off
have set
to the
our boat
woods.
on
the
fire.
woods.
Yeah.
To the woods.
We should not have set our boat on fire.
We could have escaped in our boat.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking we could have like done like the super cool like running through the glass and then jump and like into the lake and getting on the boat, but then we can't do that because the boat doesn't exist anymore
Okay,
because
can I-
somebody is
I got the honey.
needs some help. So yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna lead Sir Remington like through like a side door, like a different door than we came in originally, so that it's, and then we're gonna run towards the woods that are over there.
All right. So you guys kind of pushing way through the crowd. You got the honey. I mean, you are covered in so much blood and viscera that people are terrified. You're a little distracted. I mean,
Yeah, my
pepper
eyes hurt.
spray. Pepper spray is not
really
that
bad,
hard
no.
on bears because you're a bear, but you're still it sucks.
He doesn't have bear spray. He has
Right.
pepper spray. Well, can I grab Lobo, stick Lobo on my back, and we
need
just head
to
right
grab
out?
Lobo. Lobo's about to sell a TV show to Adult Swim.
So I would.
To a security guard? I don't know.
no.
I don't.
Security guard showed me where Adult Swim was. I'm gonna go talk.
I'm gonna
Lobo's going to adults.
higher low.
Yeah.
Low.
You grab Lobo. So Lobo's like, oh, so you're saying if I want to sell it, should yeah!
My TV show in my dreams that I've had for about 5 minutes.
So you grab
Did you say
Lobo,
that in English?
fling him on your back, and then just start.
Yeah, I'm bounding out.
Yeah.
Great.
So you guys make it to the front door. What? How are you?
Am I
gonna-
just like bouncing along behind?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I'm
it's
done,
not
I'm
the
done,
not the
I'm
front
done.
door.
So
Oh.
We're going out like a side door.
Yeah, side,
Yeah.
but it's all relative. There's people everywhere. You know, it's
Right.
a big
Yeah.
convention.
Okay, they're milling
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah. So,
So
We're running into the woods.
they're outside right now?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you followed them, they're kind of going out the side. They're just just outside the convention center at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Running into the woods.
What are we going? We're going in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It'd probably be
can we
best.
get to a clearing and like figure out what we're gonna do?
It actually might be good if we climb some of the trees that are like nearby.
You're
Did we
right.
have
Could find a cave.
I don't think there's gonna be a cave nearby.
Did we
Is there
should,
a cave nearby?
if Pooh Bear offered us
No.
a cut, then we had a rendezvous with Pooh Bear
You
after
did.
the heist set up. So we just have to
Okay.
go to the rendezvous point.
But we should try and situate ourselves in a strategic way.
Yeah.
So that we can have all eyes on Pooh Bear from all different angles.
Yeah,
I think we should send one person.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it because I'm slick,
Yeah, you are.
and I'll make him think everything's calm and normal.
Yeah.
And then you guys.
So you guys remember Pooh Bear? It's like, and when you get to Honey, just come to the train yard at night, and we'll meet up and trade it.
Train yard at night.
Does anyone remember where the train yard is? I'm gonna recall flashback to get a point back to
Yeah.
criminal, where we're talking about.
You remember that there was like a very detailed map, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah.
now when you're at the convention center, you gotta follow and he points. He like very specifically drills. Even your crazy unhinged mind can very drills it in your head how to get the best ways to get to the train
train
depot.
All right, listen. It's not quite nightfall yet. If we get there now, we can set up a plan.
Yeah.
We can. You're gonna have the honey.
I'll have
Actually,
it. No, you know what? Duplicate honey. We should have a fake honey.
well, that takes a lot of time to make one.
That's brilliant. A fake honey.
I'm unhinged, but I'm not that unhinged. That's just unrealistic.
Almighty
Hey.
Gooch. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
Thank you. We do need to get ourselves familiarized
Should I
with this
turn it
location.
on? I'll turn on the screen on.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
We get
literally
ourselves the train
floor.
yard. All right. We gotta familiar ourselves with the train yard, where we can hide, where we can.
Is this
I
the
bet
same?
there are trains there we could hide in.
Yeah, but we
Maybe
gotta look
trains
It's
at
the
that
it.
are
same
pulling
one,
out.
isn't it? Is that? Has it been updated?
Oh, did you just?
Listen.
Oh, now I see it. Okay. Zenar Faith gives Jack +1 to whatever. There you
Plus
go.
one word. Thank you.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Listen, we gotta
Took it a
familiarize
second to
ourselves with the
update.
layout,
Oh.
so that we can get the drop on.
Okay. What if instead of the honey out, I had like a bag or something?
Yeah, like a plastic paper bag.
Yeah.
A paper bag, a wrinkly paper bag over a rock the
We
size
could
of
just
the
get
honey.
like a rock or like a stump or something, put it in there.
Easy enough. Stump seems much more bear-like. I should have thought of that because I'm very about your bear.
And it's
Definitely a
weird that you
bear.
didn't think about a stump first, because
It's-
we all thought of stump first.
Gosh,
Yeah.
it's so weird. I guess I've spent too much time in the honeycon.
What if we put a beehive in it?
Oh, rolled it up real tight. Just threw it right at his feet. That'd be great. Oh.
But we bears don't
But
get
we
stung by
should.
bees.
But we
got
should
real
make
thick
sure. We need to make sure
skin.
that we see what Pooh Bear's got.
Right.
So if we should probably only send one person in.
I'll go in.
One
That's what I'm
bear
saying.
in.
We all gotta
You
hide.
guys have
and
to
then
find a place with good viewpoint.
That's-
so you
That's
can
why we
see
have to go
everything.
now.
Mhm.
Let's go
We
now.
should go now.
We're
We're there.
Are there any? Well, are there any beehives or anything nearby,
Probably a lot of stumps.
or stumps?
You imagine you guys can, especially with your ability to sense honey.
Can I still do that?
Yeah.
Well then, hell.
Yeah.
You think you're a sun bear.
I,
You guys can. You definitely find what could be a beehive. It's up in a tree, so one of you has to go get it.
I'll go get it.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You sure you don't want to send the one who can sense honey?
Oh yeah, go ahead. No, you can go. I just want to
No,
see
I found
this.
it. I did my part.
Okay.
Go on up there.
Yeah, I'd say you could probably, if you're sending anyone but Talene's character, you can pretty easily grab a beehive.
He just really wanted to see you roll for it.
Well,
I know.
I just wanted to see what would happen when you send a non-bear to go attack bees. Because normal bears, like, I don't care,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Bees trying to sting me, meh.
Great.
Do we have a bag? Put it in? Do we
I
have
would
a
say that, like most conventions, like there's
Oh,
swag
great.
bags that
We
everyone
picked some.
has.
I
Great,
picked
great,
some
great.
up.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably
Signed by
something
Castiel.
Yeah, I got a
stuck
bunch of.
to
We should call it
stuck to the
signed.
bloody mattedness of Sir
Yeah,
Just like
Remington's
turn around and
fur.
there's one. I'm like,
Yeah, there's like still half of a child like still holding on to his like little like
Half of my
HoneyCon
child?
2017.
Lunch.
Yeah.
It's dinner.
Oh.
So
Or
Sorry.
dirt.
It's an all ages convention, guys.
Okay, so
and you're an
starts-
all ages mauler.
Yeah.
all right, so let's put that hive in the bag. Roll it up. Now I look like I'm ready.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you should carry this bag.
I will carry this bag.
And let's go to the train yard
Yeah.
and get all set up
Okay, let's
with
go
all
there.
our bear skills that we definitely have because we're
You
all
first.
bears.
Okay, I'm gonna walk towards the train yard where I know it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So by this time, it's probably getting a little dark. You guys probably there a little early, but yeah, if there's anything you want to like set up beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, you have the bag with the beehive in it.
I do. I'm holding it and I'm.
I have a
placing
harmonica.
I still have the honey.
Okay, so we definitely need to keep that away from.
I'm
from
gonna
Pooh
get
Bear.
in a train car attached to a live train and play my harmonica.
I find
just to set the set
I
the
look
scene.
around and I'm like, I see like I'm trying to find something that's like high ground that I could hide in.
But you're a bear, so like high ground means
I get to jump on them.
oh dear.
But you're holding on to the honey.
Well, I was gonna hide the honey in a we can hide the
You should
honey.
hide the honey next to me in this train car next
No.
to a live train. No.
No.
You specialize in carnage. So
Well,
you
that's
need
what I'm
to
saying.
be-
If I was up high,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know, I can just like.
Look, I'm real
go
excited
down.
about y'all fighting this Pooh Bear, but we all know that I'm a lover, not a fighter. A lover of honey, so I should just hold on to this honey.
No.
I go into a train car with the honey that has like boards on it, so I can like see out of the boards still, but he can't see me.
Yeah.
And I hide in there.
Are there any like heavy items around near me? Like anything that I could use as a weapon, maybe?
Absolutely. What did you have in mind?
Is there like a fork or a knife? A sharp, small sharp thing
I mean,
that I could hide in my fur?
there's
You have claws.
there are.
Oh,
Yeah, you have
I have
some
claws.
sharp
Yeah.
claws hidden in
You-
your fur.
But
You
there
are a
are
bear.
there are any number of like boards and like
Nails,
yeah
rusty nails.
nails, railroad
Ooh.
ties.
Give him some
Railroad
lockjaw.
ties.
You
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
maul him to death with your bare
I'm a grizzly.
hand.
Your
It's true.
bare
My bare
hands.
Mm.
Sorry, chat.
No, no. Unhinged means
Though
bad puns.
honestly, I'm thinking about it, and I don't know if you should hold on to the honey because.
Oh, I put the honey like I hid it in the train car. Like
I don't know why you guys don't trust me with this
And
honey.
You are on a
letting
you are on a train that will leave.
I'm letting you know that
I'll
on a
move
train
to-
that will
I'll-
leave.
I will stand outside the train that
I'm
will
letting
leave.
you know that the honey is in the train car with me. So if you see me run off with it, then you know where it is.
Okay. Okay.
I feel
Okay,
like they don't
listen.
trust me.
So I'm like
Why would
situating
that be?
myself.
I don't know.
I have done nothing but lead them to Misha Collins.
Because while we're planning, you went and sat on a train car to just
You haven't
play
helped
a
us
I
out
harmonica.
played the
Harmonica.
harmonica to
Entire
inspire you, and I do a really good job of it.
The only thing you did so far is distract that security guard. It didn't sound like you really wanted anything else.
First thing Lobo did was murder a human with a harmonica.
That's right. Give me some credit.
Okay.
And I licked the human blood off the harmonica with my
did.
long tongue.
You know,
Ew.
honestly, when you think
So
about
gross.
it, Lobo somehow got the harmonica in his mouth and then spit it at such a high velocity that it impaled another human.
Their
I am
skull.
amazing. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm a superhuman, and that's
Can
why I'm
we-
able to
Oh my
pass as
gosh.
a bear.
Okay, you should put that harmonica back in your mouth and ready it for when Pooh Bear comes, so you can launch it again, should you need to.
Oh, I need to make the final blow. This motherfucker screwed me
Okay.
over before.
We can.
All right.
We can-
I know. That's why I'm playing the harmonicas to get it ready for high velocity.
Get ready
Choke
to
spitting.
force yourself to choke on it so that you can spit it out and kill the man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna situate myself right in the middle.
Although
of
it's
the
a
clearing.
bear, he might be harder
Yeah.
to kill.
It's
True.
true. Where he's supposed to meet me.
Okay.
So I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm getting up high on top of like a train car that's not gonna move, and I'm kind of like out of sight, but I can still see what's happening.
I'm in my train car with the boards peeking out.
All right.
I'm in my train cart with some old newspapers trying to find a story of a human child stolen from their family and raised by bears so I can find out who my family is.
Let's see. I mean, you don't. You don't find. You find a lot of celebrity gossip and some sports from.
And then I find
months.
a story about Misha Collins. I get distracted.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of her in there with the sailboat.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah.
Always with the sailboat.
Local Grizzly wind sail competition.
By sheer
Judge
luck.
Judge says nothing in the rule book says a bear can't sail. So you guys wait a little bit, and then as night starts to fall, you notice. I mean, it gets very film noir. Like you're standing under like a spotlight, a moonbeam, and then like just in another spotlight comes Pooh Bear. It's like, well, I didn't expect to see all you here. So seems like it all worked out. Where are your buddies?
You know, sometimes you lose a couple in the struggle, but hey, you know, I'm just glad I got to see you again, old friend.
More of a cut for both of us.
Seems like lucky ducks.
Yeah.
So you got the cash?
Yeah. Well, I gotta fence it first.
Okay.
Silly.
Oh, you got me. I like making you feel smart.
Yeah.
You guys got yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear what that last bit was.
Hand him the bag.
What are you saying?
I'm just making sure you guys have got it under control.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. I gotta activate the honey, so I shake the bag a lot.
Yeah.
And then I throw it right at your feet.
It like falls, and then you just hear bzzz, and you see bees like going around him. He's like, "That's not a nice thing to do. That's a mean thing to do. You're a bad bear. You know what happens to bad bears? They get punished."
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
Oh no.
Sir Remington's getting antsy and just lunges from the train car to attack.
All right, roll bear.
Is it terrifying or just bear?
I'd just say just bear.
My bear's only at a. Oh wait, no, I can add a plus.
Yeah.
I add a plus,
Cool.
Yeah, plus.
so it succeeds.
So you succeed. You come at him, and the two of you just sort of roll together. He's like, "Oh, big scary bear, gonna fight me?"
I'm gonna jump down from the train. Although, is there anybody else coming?
No, just Pooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump down from the train car and assist in the carnage.
All right. Roll bear.
It's also carnage
Yeah,
for you, so I would.
yeah, I got under.
All right. 2-on-1. I like to charge you. No bother.
I just start attacking grizzly style.
Yeah. Just bring it.
How is this 3-on-1? And he's still not dead.
Okay. No.
So you miss. So
Did you use
You
your
come
reroll
at-
yet?
Oh, I haven't used that. I haven't used my
Oh, yeah.
memories.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
So you think back to a time when you also were fighting another bear.
I know I say I'm a slick guy, but I've had my share of tussles, and it reminds me of one time I was in an undercover operation, and
Wait, you work for the cops?
no. I just use that to describe when I wear a costume. So I was costumed, and I hadn't talked to my dad in some time. We left things on bad terms.
Must be nice to have a dad.
All right. So I get myself into the HQ, right, where I'm supposed to be getting those docs. Chair turns around. Guess who it is?
Zookeeper.
Zookeeper.
No, my dad.
Are you guys not following?
So me and my dad look at each other, and he says, "You know, you keep this up, Zookeeper's gonna come after you." And I say, "You don't know my life anymore, Dad." We start tussling. We're tussling. And that was the last time I ever fought another bear. Because that fight, I won.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Killed your daddy?
He's dead.
Oh gee.
I killed both my parents.
Okay, well, we knew that from you.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Was that what happened in 2014?
No,
That's just a coincidence.
That was 2007.
So I would say, yeah, you can roll.
Oh, I
again.
took it back.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So you see, like, these two, like, are really going at it, like, trading blow for blow, and then, like, Honey Badger's, like, going, like, by, he's like, and then you just see your opportunity, and you just come in, and you just bear punch, and you literally punch his lower jaw off.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
This is gruesome. Once I see the lower jaw is punched off, I jump out of my train car and run over and like, I'm coming to help you fight.
I just take this opportunity to just rip his throat out.
Yeah.
Save some for me.
So you're gonna try and assist in this?
Oh no.
Okay.
If it looks like they need assistance,
They don't.
my running will slow.
They
I'm gonna get up to them when Pooh Bear is dead. I will look at him and go, oh, why didn't you save any for me? I was gonna maul too. Roar! I'm a bear, definitely a bear.
Yeah, so Pooh, face first on the ground, bleeding out, clearly
Pool of
dead.
blood spreads.
Yeah, blood
Oh,
spreads. And then as you are all standing there breathing, it's very heavy. You hear a clap on the back, and then you.
Dad?
No.
No, it's the zookeeper.
You see a mustachioed man in a bespoke suit.
No!
So it's like, wow.
Are you kidding me?
No!
He was a skeleton.
Yeah.
You ate him!
How's your tummy? feel?
Turncoat! Oh! Betrayer! Pretended to eat the zookeeper and didn't!
No, I straight up ate him. He tasted real good. Tasted like smoked steak. It was real good.
You think I don't have body doubles? Come now, darlings.
Ugh.
I bet you're wondering what's going on. You
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
don't understand me because I'm a bear. I certainly don't understand what any one of you are saying.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I have been in this life quite a long time, and it was looking to get out, and I needed one last score. So, yes, I put Pooh on your case. I told him I would help him get out, but really, I just wanted the money myself. I'm your fence. I'm the one who set up this real job. I didn't think you had it in you, honestly, but you did it despite everything. I think we're going to make quite a bit of money together.
Okay.
So
you're just proud of us?
Really?
You just want some of the share?
You just want.
You know what?
I guess I'm okay with that.
I mean, maybe you could defer
You
to that.
killed some of my friends.
I've killed a lot of people. So have you.
Okay, so let's think
Never
this
my
through
friends.
here. Excuse us, Mr. Zookeeper.
Sure thing.
So, we can team up with the zookeeper and sell the honey and go our separate ways, all bear ways, with a whole bunch of money. Or we could, turn on him and murder him? I know your vote. Everyone knows your vote already. So your vote is null and void.
So we know.
I continue to chomp down on Pooh Bear.
I mean,
Oh, you
we
were
did
eating
get our honey. He actually doesn't know where
He
it is.
doesn't know where it is. We know where the honey is, right? He did.
That is the thing, is that we know where we
Yeah.
hid the honey.
But we
And
don't
so-
have. We are not fences. None of us are fences. We're gonna find someone with the kind of
Exactly, we
money
don't know.
to buy this high quality of honey, or we're just gonna eat it.
What?
We're just gonna eat this honey.
Are you crazy?
Super valuable
Have you
honey.
never done that? It tastes good.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a once in a lifetime experience.
It really is.
Did you
I
say-
would know
I
that.
gotta
I'm
keep
a
things
bear.
cool. I
Can-
gotta keep things under control.
I forget. Recap. Zookeeper is like
The
he's
detective.
he's
He's like
Detective
a
is
like
detective.
he's like a boogeyman for bears.
yeah. He doesn't like bears very much.
I mean, he's spent his entire life hunting bear criminals.
Yeah. So I don't trust him.
Yeah.
help us
Because here's the thing is that, you know, he also knows exactly what we just did in there, and so, you know.
Well, if he was gonna
He'll bring us
turn
back
us in,
to-
he could just do that without the honey
I'm sure.
right now.
I'm sure you're all wondering why I'm helping you out. Well, let me convey this to you. You killed me, didn't you? Right? Everyone thinks I'm dead. perfect way to retire. What with everyone thinking you're dead.
Huh.
I grow tired of this cat and mouse game, or this bear and human game, if I do say so myself. I'm quite funny. I wanted
But
to.
why turn to us?
I want to see.
Where?
I
Mine
didn't come to you.
first.
Pooh came to me. He said, I've got these dumb bears, and I want to earn immunity. And I was okay with it.
I
But
turn
I
around
figured-
and I kick Pooh Bear's corpse.
I figured if somebody could actually get the honey, then maybe it's time for me to hang up my bespoke suit and my mustache and go about living my life.
What
I
are,
say
what are
we
we getting in
trust him.
return for this?
He's
Money?
giving
cut.
us the money.
Money.
'Cause he's the fence.
Yeah.
We split the money.
All right, let's do it. I vote yay.
I want to see the money first.
I don't have it yet. I have to fence it.
So we're just supposed to give you the honey and then just wait?
I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. He can take me as a hostage.
No. Why?
This isn't.
I could follow you to your sale point,
Yes.
and if you don't make that sale, well,
Having 4 bears with me would definitely help
why
gain
do
the
you
money.
keep doing that? The Twitch, what's that?
It's a human thing. None of you would understand.
No, I only have one.
I
eye
do not
anyways.
understand what he's doing at all. So strange.
Okay, well, why don't we
Probably
go
has
with him?
Something in
All
his
right.
eye. I will go with him first.
We will all go with him.
Why
Yeah.
don't
We can all do it at the
We
same
will
time.
all go with
There,
him.
no one has to go first.
Okay.
We all go
If
at
I'm
the
being
same
honest,
time.
I don't trust any of y'all. Really, you're all great. But I don't. One of you is gonna steal the money.
What have I done to you? I took you to Misha Collins and you ate his hand.
I wouldn't trust.
You have turned on me.
I didn't get to
If I
eat
were
all.
you, I wouldn't trust each other anyways. I have detailed files you haven't seen, files about
Wait,
Your
more?
past-
More than the dossier in my
more
fur?
than those dossiers. A lot about pasts, than maybe even some. of
We
your
have to
own.
go with him right now. Let's go. This is imperative. That's the word bears know. I certainly did not lose
I
that
mean,
any
I'm-
other way
I'm-
but being a bear.
I'm ready to go. Like I'll kill him first chance.
Yeah,
And
Same.
moment he
Same.
steps out of line.
great.
Let's go with
Let's go
him.
with him.
All right. So you.
I hope you have a van with like the seats
I go
in
grab
front
the
and
honey.
a bunch of seats in back.
With captain seats in back that turn
Are we taking
around.
it
Yeah,
with
yeah.
us? Or are we waiting until we get the money?
But we have. I want to keep an eye on the honey so no one steals it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
You hold on to the honey, and I would say all of you pile into his very accommodating vehicle, and then you
It's a
guys
pickup truck.
travel to. It's a very shady location, but you guys fence it. You all get a huge sum of money, which you split very evenly. And he's like, "I do have information about some of your pasts. If there's any information that maybe you don't know that you wanted, you could have my files. I don't need these anymore. I would burn them if I." He's got like a shipping container that has like files and stuff on many different bear criminals, but you can probably find stuff about
So
your past.
Remington's is just like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's
Is there a price on
anything in
No, I don't need this.
I would.
I'm dead. Don't you know?
I just.
do
Sure,
not
Remington-
trust you.
The zookeeper's dead. James is alive.
Voice changed.
Took off
Yeah,
that.
well, I mean, like if you had a dossier, I mean, why not? I'll look at it. I'll take that if you
Yeah.
if you don't
It
want
definitely
it.
it talks about it, where your birth parents are, what happened to them, and they are.
Wait,
Scottsdale, Arizona.
That's so appropriate.
I will have to go there then.
Yeah,
with
that's-
my vast honey money.
Yeah.
Honey money.
So all of you can retire in style, in any style that your bear minds.
I hire a ghostwriter to turn my dossier into a best-selling novel.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? I go to Scottsdale, Arizona, and I stand at the end of a driveway in one of those real boring
It's the
subdivisions.
end of. It's like the end of the last. What was it? The last Rambo movie where he finally goes back home and he's like standing outside his parents' farm. And it's like Martha and James Rambo or like whatever. but it's your parents' farm, and it's just like it's like a quick thing of like you walking down the road and then you standing in front of it, and then you like walk up to the door and knock. and then you see the door open from like the inside of the house, so you don't see the parents, but you just see your reaction, and then it cuts away. So
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wait, I do go see my parents dressed as a human.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't really know what that is. So like, I have like shorts on and like no shirt and like 3 hats, and I've sort of cleaned myself, but I'm still real hairy.
yeah.
And I've got my harmonica.
Of course.
I mean, I'm not letting that go.
Mhm.
That's a treasured possession. Then that's the end of Lobo's story.
I buy 100 zoot suits.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Of every color. And I go to Las Vegas and fund a show of just myself.
Yeah.
In zoot suits. In different, 100
A lot of changes. A lot of costume
changes. Of zoot suits, which take a long time to change. And then I, at the end of every show, it's in glittering lights, it says, in memoriam, Papa Bear.
Oh.
I actually, you know what? I missed this life. Retiring was a great choice, and it was a great vacation. But much like Jack's actual father, you can't stay retired for too long. So Babylon actually goes back to the city and opens his own private eye firm with the money, and uses that to help other bears, get what they're looking for.
Yeah, so you got your private eye firm, but there's like a side room where it shows like a bunch of younger bears like standing around the table, much like you were at the beginning of this adventure, and then you come in and you're like, all right, guys, here's the job.
Basically.
Sir Bear.
Sir Remington,
Remington?
sold a book that is it's sold as fiction, but it's
Yeah.
every account of everything Sir Remington has ever done,
Yeah.
Including 2014.
including 2014.
Oh my, holy crap.
Wow.
That's
And
not.
actually
well,
2014 is his own book.
That's
volumes.
Yeah.
It's like the size.
And-
It's the size of like 11, 23, 63.
The federal government won't let you mail it because they consider it offensive material.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I but now living comfortably on my book money and my red silk robes. I run a giant hitman
Yeah.
syndicate. And occasionally still get my paws dirty.
Yeah.
but
You're
smoke my
basically in your
cigars.
tower. You're kingpin, but bear.
Yeah.
You're
Bear.
bear kingpin.
Yeah. Spend a lot of money on cigars.
Yep.
Cubans.
I have like a whole wall that like opens up and it's just cigars.
Humidor.
We still chat.
Oh yeah,
I
we
call
still
you
chat.
up.
Yeah.
I use
I
your
got some-
services when I need.
Oh, yeah.
And I
And
get
I
you
get-
guys
and I got
tickets
work
to
for
any
you.
show.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Scottsdale, Arizona.
Ah,
Hop, skip, and a jump.
right there.
Except, can I meet you again now that I'm humanizing? I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go to community college.
I'm sure we still
In
run
the
in same
epilogue.
places.
We run in the same circles.
I mean,
for
you're
sure.
you're in Vegas, so
Yeah,
it's like,
it's the same.
I mean, it's clean, but it's not.
And every once in a while,
Yeah.
Castiel comes.
Yeah.
Why would Castiel come to
Because
see me?
he's got he's got lifetime tickets to your show.
To my show.
Mhm.
He loves it.
He'd clap, but you know.
He doesn't.
Oh,
He's got like a wooden hand now.
this is
Oh, he does a thumbs up
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
a wooden hand.
Yeah.
He's like, I know there's better technology, but I embrace woodenness.
So that has been our game of Honey Heist. If you want, you can literally just Google and find all the rules. 'cause
That's
it's,
so fun.
It's so simple, and so we kind of tweaked it a little bit for this stream, make it like a little bit change for just streaming purposes. But it's super simple and easy, and anyone can play it. So thank you guys so much for playing. So why don't you can go around and you can plug your shows again.
Again?
Yeah.
Again.
All
Or
right.
other things.
Yeah, or anywhere.
Or
that-
like
if
your
they
social
want,
social media
medias.
stuff.
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I start?
Yes.
Hey guys, tune in tomorrow night when we play Tales from the Loop. I will be there. And then tune in again on Thursday night for Never Tell Me the Odds. And then tune in again on Friday night for Wild Cards because this is the week of Tulane. And aren't you all so lucky?
You can. I'm Jack. You can find me on Twitter at Jackson Alexander. The only vowel is the first A in Alexander. It'll be in the chat. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Steak Me Home Tonight. Steak is the food. I mostly just post pictures of my cats and selfies. And I am
So
one
Instagram.
Instagram,
Yeah.
yes. And I am also one of the producers for a show here in Los Angeles called Mike Pence's Big Queer Nightmare. We have a show coming up. I know. We have a show coming up on June 18th. Yes, Father's Day at IO West at 10:30. We are, we're getting ready, especially because this is Pride Month. So happy Pride to all McQueers out there. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and it's all good. That's what I got.
I don't have much right now. I'm hanging out. I'm gonna be working E3 next month, but thanks for coming to watch. Or next week, not next month.
E3.
Words.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so I'll be there hanging out. Maybe you'll catch me like on a random thing. But yeah.
You can catch my podcast, Teen Creeps. It's on Feral Audio. You can get that on feralaudio.com/teencreeps or anywhere you get your podcasts. You can also, and that's where we talk about YA Pulp Fiction, or you can listen to.
Wait, did you say you hate Pulp Fiction?
No,
They talk about
YA Pulp Fiction.
Young
Oh,
adult
I was
Pulp
like,
Fiction.
what?
No.
It's an entire podcast about why I hate.
Why I hate Pulp Fiction.
Episode after episode, every
episode.
week. They break it down by
minute by minute.
This is what I hated about this minute.
You can also catch me talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Hellmouthy, which is also a podcast. You can get that on iTunes. And Same Day Shipping, which is a talk show where we talk about fandom and real life relationships and give relationship advice. And we're actually this week moving to Twitch, so you can catch us at Shipple Dips. That's Shipple like nipple and dips like nips.
And you can always check out my Instagram at mostly shit, which is a real thing. Or you can tune in Wednesday nights here on Saving Throw for the Iron Keep Chronicles with myself and many other fantastic players in our D&D game run by Tom Lommel, the Dungeon Bastard himself. And we have a plethora of shows throughout the week here on Saving Throw, and you can check out all of the replays on our YouTube channel and subscribe and all that stuff. We have exclusive content for all our Patreon backers, and we have coming up in a couple of weeks. We have our 24-hour marathon to support the fight against Alzheimer's. So you can check out when we post the schedule about the shows we'll be doing then. But until then, thank you guys. We want to thank everyone in the chat who was helping out and donated. Thank Dom Zook for on the ones and twos.
Lord Dom Zookington.
Changing, doing all that stuff. And then thank you guys for just watching. If you just showed up and watched, that's super cool.
Chat, you're awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. But then see you guys on the next episode of RPG Exploration Society, hosted by somebody else. I don't know what the next one is, but it'll be fun. So check it out. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
Bye.